Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy, Gene P.
Hello, everyone. This is Swerve, the Platinum Kid.
And we are back for another week of the bullshits. It's been about 2 weeks. Y'all know every time we have a little switch up, y'all gonna get at least 3 weeks of no episodes.
What that mean?
Anytime we have a little switch up, that's we need 3 weeks.
Okay.
It is what it is. I don't have an issue with it. You got a problem with that?
3 weeks. But we just did like 3 weeks straight, back to back.
What that got to do with anything?
I don't know. I don't understand
Nigga
what
talking
you're
about
trying
the
to say.
past, Nate.
The people need the art.
This is the beginning of a new run right here. This is week 1 of a 3-week straight run.
Let's hope so. But it's been about what 2-3 weeks maybe. What you niggas been up to, man? I feel like I haven't heard from y'all niggas in a minute.
No, it's been about 2 weeks.
You want me on a shoot first or for you?
Yeah, go ahead. I ain't been doing shit.
I don't think I've been doing stuff. You know, the kids are on the last days of summer school, stuff like that. I thought of shopping, sorting, getting everything sorted out with the vehicles that was in the crash. Just adulting shit like that. You know, I had the roof repair done, so just got a new roof put in. And you know, shit like that. Going at it with them now before I close it out because they end up managing the damaging my driveway. So you know, we're trying to see what we're gonna sort out on there.
Their truck that they rolled onto your driveway cracked it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was too heavy. Kind of worked out in my favor because I was planning to fix my driveway. I had a crack on the other side, but their thing came through and fucked up my side and made it dip in. I'm like, look at that.
You're saying work in your favor. They paying for it?
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
What you mean they're gonna have to?
They damaged my property.
You didn't sign no type of contract before they started doing the work?
Yeah, this is legit, but still, you know, that's what they're insured for.
I guess. I'm pretty sure there's companies
that
waiver.
We'll just hear in about a few months how Nate had to pay for his driveway.
Yeah,
I guarantee you.
I'm pretty sure there's like in that waiver they say
we're already working on it as we speak. They're covering for it.
All right, they might give you a little something.
They either gonna take off or they're not gonna write me a check. They might just subtract it from the bill, but they're not gonna write me a check already. I already have the bill. They're waiting for me to pay them the remainder. But you know what I'm saying? So until they do that, so that's the most they might do. But their insurance company already came by and everything, took photos, you know, and I have the video of the before and after and everything from my camera.
Oh, so you recorded them cracking it?
I didn't even know until they left. And then I recorded it. My camera happened to catch it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, you know, that'll work. We'll see how that works. And then outside of that, like the kids are going back to school.
How many cameras do you have at your house, Nate?
I have like 5.
What about you, Swerve?
Oh, that actually work?
Yeah.
One
that
records the front door. Maybe I shouldn't even be telling people this, huh? The other ones I have like 5 of them set up. But the batteries died, and I just didn't go back and switch them.
Oh yeah,
those
I
blinks.
just stay on top of it. It's fairly easy. All you got to do is set it at one time. Outside of that, is just maintaining it.
Yeah. They're set up. I just
Blank don't do solar panels.
I guess they do. I actually just switched up. I'm getting this. I just bought this thing called Rio Link. That this guy I know in Belize. He has a house in Belize, and he was like, "Yeah, you should get the Rio Link. It's the solar panel also, but it's just you don't have to pay no subscription. It's just." Records, and then after it starts to get over a certain amount of gigs, it starts deleting the old footage.
I'll just do it through the Amazon subscription.
I don't know. This is a free subscription. I just need to hook it up. I got the real link that I'm talking about right now hooked in the back. I just haven't connected it yet. Amazon subscription. Amazon comes with a free.
It's not free. There's different tiers. You can record it yourself.
The free one is, I think, the free one's only like 2 days. There's a free one, but it's only like 2 days.
What you mean with Blink?
I believe so. Yeah. That's how most of these things are. They'll give you the free plan to be 2 days, If you want 30 days, you gotta pay like $9.99 or some shit.
Fuck, I'm gonna record for 2 days. What I need 2 days free for? What's gonna happen in those 2 days? That's gonna happen. That's gonna be like, oh man, this was really worth it. Let me go get the rest of these 30 days.
Oh, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised, nigga.
I would be very
Pirates. A lot can happen. Yeah, one day.
I would be very surprised because my whole time here, I've never needed the cameras. Well, I use the cameras like if someone knocks on the door, I can like come in and check on it live, but it's not recording. So if something happens and that needs to be recorded, I won't have it. But if I'm away from the house, I can check in on any of those cameras. Well, the ones that have batteries.
I need my shit. I need 30 days and I need it saved to the cloud. You don't ever know what happened 2 weeks ago.
What was our parents doing?
Exactly. It's a security that we just might have just put upon ourselves.
What you mean? What were they doing?
I mean, they lived in houses. They were homeowners just like us. They didn't have no security cameras, none of that stuff. How would they?
This wasn't accessible to them. When it's accessible to you, you live a different life.
Okay. A life of fear. Sometimes some of this excess technology we have is just putting false fear into us.
Yep.
What you been up to though, nigga?
Me? I started the new part-time job I got after I get off my first job, I go over there for like 3 hours. I ain't really started doing shit yet. It's a warehouse job. It's like what you call it? Outbound freight handler. So I'm just moving pallets from one truck to another truck. Easy peasy, but I haven't even really started yet. This whole first week, I just been walking around putting straps on shit. Easy money. I got my first check yesterday. I was like, all right, I could do this. Did the math. If I stay there for 1 year, I'll end up getting about an extra $1,500. But my body's already feeling it.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, nigga,
a year of doing this is gonna be crazy if I actually do it.
Sometimes you gotta earn it.
Yeah, but the thing is, this part-time job, if I went on full-time, they're actually offering more than my full-time job now offers. So I'm like, I actually had a mid-year review with my first job just like 2 days ago. And he was like, man, when you told me that you got that part-time job, it crushed me. I don't like to see my guys having to work that hard. I want you to enjoy yourselves, enjoy your free time. I was like, well, it is what it is. You ain't paying. So now he's trying to tell me, yeah, so I'm going to try to make sure I'm already fighting for next time raises come around and make sure you get that bump. I didn't tell him nothing, but I'm like, shit, if I'm still around this other job and they offer me full time, I'm out of here.
That's why they don't want you doing second jobs. They already know sometimes you're going to end up bouncing completely.
Mm-hmm. The first thing when I told them that I applied for a job, first I didn't say part-time. I was like, I applied for a job. And he knew the company. He asked the company, and he was like, what? Shocked, like I was about to leave. And I was like, no, don't worry. It's just part-time. I'm just going to do it for, a few hours after I clock out, go there, get a few hours, then go back home. He was like, all right. But when they try to, don't let them try to take you away from us. I'm like, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that won't happen.
No loyalty here, bitch.
Yeah, ain't no loyalty here. I'm just thinking, shit, if they about to offer me full-time at this other job, how much time do I have at this first job to start stealing shit? Because now I know, okay, I got 6 months. I got 6 months before I'm away from this place. Let me stack up on all the shit I need.
Now, does any of your coworkers listen to the pod? Because that is a wild take.
Nah, niggas don't know. Oh, them, they part of the game. They know the game. They know the game just like I know the game.
They stealing too, Nate. What you talking about?
They all in on it.
We got to get a raise somehow. I'm leaving here with something.
I'm from around the way.
I'm from around the way. You got to just imagine how much money, depending on where you work at. Like, say if you work in an office building and you actually need stuff like paper and pens and stuff, how much money you could save on not buying paper. If you were like, if you needed paper for like flyers or something.
Don't your wife work from home?
Yeah, she worked from home, but she don't really be printing stuff out like that.
You're supposed to have boxes of paper, boxes of pens, boxes of all types of office supplies stacked in that closet.
Yeah, I don't really be thinking about that stuff, but I really could. But I don't really need it. I don't know if she needs it, but yeah.
You always gonna need it. Sooner or later, you gonna need it. If you got the space for it, go ahead and do it.
Shit, they just upgraded to 2-ply toilet paper. I'm like, don't get caught slipping. Don't get caught slipping. Toilet paper is very expensive around nowadays. Case might end up in the trunk.
Is toilet paper expensive?
I think all paper is expensive. Toilet paper, printing paper.
Oh, I get my shit from BJ's and shit like that, so I don't think we feel it.
I think it's still pretty much. I mean, I don't know the prices, but I feel like, no, them shits be expensive for the good stuff. Y'all niggas probably using that 1-ply.
I mean, you can go down to 1-ply toilet paper if you need to. Toilet paper is an emergency case basis. This is a
emergency case.
If you use a bidet, you can use 1-ply.
There's a bidet house.
I don't know what you got. I'm a bidet house too.
Wipes. Then after wipes, toilet paper. Toilet paper is the last case scenario. Toilet paper is the wipe the surface after you peed on. That's what it is. It's a cleanup thing. It's
just a cleanup tool.
It's just a cleanup tool now. Yeah, we got. You gotta do. You gotta out of wipes, out of bidet water. Then you told her, okay, I guess we're gonna do the old fashioned way.
Oh no, I double it up. If I'm bidet, I still got to toilet paper it up.
Nah, you go
same
bidet,
amount of toilet paper that didn't know the what's name?
It depends. It depends on what kind of business it was.
The only thing the toilet paper can do is padding. If you want to after the bidet, if it's sweat,
that's the only way I use paper is just a quick
it.
pat.
Make it, yeah.
The bidet's supposed to clean your ass.
Pat your dress. That's bidet.
Well, if you like me and you were scrolling on IG on the toilet, then you might you're really air drying by the time you decide to get up off the toilet.
Yeah,
you already air drying.
Yeah, that case. But if not, if you're in a rush, you use that little padding. That's it. Toilet paper really
I don't even like the word. The word y'all using padding right now don't even sit well with me.
I mean,
you don't pat, nigga.
I'm just saying I don't like that word right now. It just don't sound right. Niggas on the toilet padding.
My next house, I think we're gonna do probably like hopefully we do a new construction build. Every toilet is gonna have an outlet behind it.
Oh yeah, the Hashi. You're gonna get the Hashitashi 5000 toilet.
I'm updating the bidet if we.
What do you think about having a urinal?
Nah,
I think that's a great idea.
I think it'd be a great idea. I don't want to.
I think it'd be a great idea too. I don't know.
Because so much quicker when you got to pee, you ain't got to wipe the seat. You know what I'm saying? I have a urinal. If you have both, I went to like an Airbnb.
I usually don't have to wipe the seat, bro. But go ahead.
Well, you know.
Nah, that's because you're solid. Now, I know you're not. I know you ain't got perfect aim like that.
No,
I know your aim ain't that perfect.
You don't lift the toilet seat.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's still gonna be.
You know how wide that is.
Okay,
y'all telling me y'all ain't got that?
It's a stream of urine, and eventually the urine stops, and it's gonna connect.
And then it dribbles.
When you about to done, when you know you're about to finish, you don't do a push.
A push? Nah, I don't know what this guy's talking about.
You do a squirt at the end, bro.
It don't just jet stream out of you all streaming, and that's it. Just turns off.
Well, I'm gonna give y'all niggas a cheat code right now. Every bathroom already has a urinal in there.
The same?
What does that mean?
You don't know? It's all going to the same place. What is niggas talking about? It's a drain.
Listen, in public bathrooms, when I go in and there's a sink and a toilet, I just pee in the sink.
Come on,
Christ, niggas ain't got no
I know
class.
I can't be the only one.
Y'all niggas is wild.
I just pee in the I turn on the water. I pee in the sink.
It's going to the same place.
Jesus.
It's going to the same place, and anybody who goes there is there to wash their hands anyway. So it's not like
So to what limits? It's no different than when y'all saying it's going to the same place. I never get it. That if you use that logic, I never get the concept of people saying, okay, then if it's going to the same place, then there's no different than people shitting on it in the shower.
Well, that's the issue. The issue if there was a huge drain,
you're gonna dirty up the shower.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pick that up.
I feel like one of the shower heads, a strong jet stream kind afterwards.
No,
you can get a part of
it. You can.
That's disgusting. That's too much. I can't go for that. I can't
co-sign that. It's going to the same place. Or I saw
shitting
one
in the ocean. Shitting in the ocean.
I saw one the other day. Someone complained how they said this is why you shouldn't order like Uber Eats and all that. You seen the person had to go take a shit. They took the bag inside the urinal inside the thing with them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still sealed, right?
Damn. You know what? I've been alive for 40.
What's people's
plus,
big thing? Is it like your food can't be in the same air as bathroom air? Is it can't breathe that same air?
40 plus years I've been alive, and just the other week, the first time I actually ate a meal in the bathroom, I was very disappointed in myself. I was looking at myself and I was like, what am I doing right now? What is this? What is this life?
Yeah, what's the point?
I usually don't carry no food
Trump's
into
America.
I'm the guy that if I'm chewing gum, I might spit it out before I walk into the bathroom.
So when you say you ate a meal in the bathroom, what does that consist of?
I ate a meal. I made meal prep, but I had to come home for lunch. And usually I'm hit the J one time or two times and then go heat up my food and go eat in the
that day
room.
He wanted to be a multitasker.
So you were taking a shit?
He's on lunch.
That day, my homeboy Tony had to drop his kids off, or I guess his girl dropped his kids off here, and they had to stay because they didn't have nobody watch them between like 2 p.m. and like 6 p.m. So I came home for lunch, and I got 2 kids in the living room. I'm like, I'm not trying. I could have went on the patio and smoked, but I'm like, I'm not trying to show people. I don't know how parents feel about their kids seeing weed or all that stuff. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go sneak in the bathroom. I did my whole lunch break in the bathroom. Smoked in the bathroom, opened up the window, heated up my food, went into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I could have just ate outside after I finished smoking, but nah. That's not what I did.
Yeah,
you know what else happened to me the other day that I was very ashamed of? I was eating I was eating some food with a plastic fork, and the tip of one of the fork pieces broke. And then the whole rest of the meal, I'm so careful eating the food because I'm like, there's a piece of plastic somewhere in here. I got to find it. I finished eating the whole food, plastic not found.
That's just in the digestive system.
Oh, it's gone now. That was probably like a month ago. Yeah, it was a decent piece. It was probably like a grain of rice at least, maybe 2.
No, that ain't bad. I thought it was the whole.
Nah. There's no way I would have missed that. The whole prong.
But
it should pass through.
Yeah, apparently it did, or it dissolved somehow. I don't know.
What else you been up to, nigga?
That's it.
What if you shit it out as a whole fork again?
Oh, if it regenerated inside?
Yeah, as it come out as a whole fork.
Yeah,
that'd be crazy.
No.
You find like your body, your stomach acid is like the fountain of youth.
For you to know that you shit it out the fork would be the wild part.
I'm pretty sure you would feel a short.
Or does it come back the fact that shit out on fork?
The fact that it came out as a whole fork.
No, the wild part would be that a fork respawned inside of my stomach or my digestive system.
Even crazy if it respawned and it came back with the other tools. You know how it comes with the fork, the spoon, rubber knife.
Came wrapped up with the plastic with the napkin.
Did a full recharge. Oh, what the fuck?
With the salt and pepper inside of it.
Yeah,
that's a crazy power to have.
You probably want to go swallow coins after that. You're like,
that's the first thing I was thinking about. I was like, shit, let me swallow this penny, see if it turned into $100 bill.
Yeah, you should
start shitting out bricks.
That'd be a great movie. Next thing you know, start swallowing coins and shit like that. They could be up.
That's how fucking what's that show? Is it The Boys or the one with the spinoff with the college kids? That's the type of powers. That's the type of powers
they always
have.
Got some strange ass,
some strange weird powers. That's like you gotta be completely naked for your powers to even work.
We all do some sicko shit. That show would be dope, dog. But I saw an episode motherfucker was fighting a dick. I was like, come on, bro.
Yeah, see,
yeah.
That's why I don't listen to y'all niggas' recommendations. Shit, I'll be watching. Wow, bro.
They try to bring the white man's pride back. That's the second time.
Oh yeah, because it was a white man too fighting the black man.
And be the black guy.
Yeah, of course they got to do it to the black guy. Of course, if it's gonna be a dick wrapped around somebody's neck, of course they're gonna do it to the black guy.
Yeah, bro. You know, dog with the elephant trunk.
What about you, Juno? What you had going on?
I see this weekend. Yesterday, Kai had a birthday party he was going to. It was a pool water, bounce house type party. We took him out to there. He had a blast. When I tell you we walked in there, bro, it was nothing but blunts. Because we never met the parents. We just got the invitation from the school. Nothing but blunts, bro.
Y'all was the only family?
Was the only black family.
I mean, the only black family I met? Yeah.
There was another Indian guy there with his daughter. But that was pretty much it. But that
kids don't be noticing stuff like that.
Yeah, he that nigga was having a good old time. He all in the pool, going to the deep end by himself. Pause. I was worried about him going into the deep end, but that nigga just swam right over there. I said, okay, he good to go.
You know how to swim? Or does he? Or he got the floaties?
He got the floaty on, but he's paddling to get to where he's trying to get to and not panicking and shit like that. That his feet's not on the floor, so he's getting there.
He better than me.
What else we did? What we did last week? I feel like we had something. Everything. I think last week it was Sharonda's niece's birthday. We went to H2O.
Is that water park?
Yeah, water park. We be having what else we did? Yeah, the water park was that Sunday. Other than that, nigga ain't been doing shit. Working.
Work.
What y'all want to jump into? These absurdities or what we talking about?
You still didn't see the Odyssey, Drew?
No, I haven't seen that. They go to
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
They go to pizza,
The
y'all.
pizza?
I ordered
The pizza
pizza
done
for the
came.
family.
Boy, got that pepperoni pizza.
Pizza here. Excuse my my rudeness. I should have had it off, but it is what it is, you know. Fucking
We'll allow it.
little Hispanic dude. That nigga short.
That's his people.
Yeah. I went to one of those couples pottery classes this week.
You went to who?
One of those pottery classes?
Where, at Home Depot or Lowe's?
No, like one of those actual potteries. I don't know Home Depot have one with the wheel and everything like that.
Oh, okay.
You are doing
Wasn't no in liquor or smoking involved? Because you know they.
No,
Everybody wanna add-
They have like the wine. Everybody want to have the wine. They didn't have that one. That's in there.
Yeah,
that nigga out here doing gay shit, swerve.
I mean, it's a couples ones. You got to do it. You know how that go. But it was pretty dope though.
I'll
I'm
do
wondering why
pottery
I thought
and
this- I was
sit.
I thought clay would just the regular clay way, but you know with the little machine,
Yeah.
your boy's getting like Patrick Swayze out there.
Yeah, when you pump the little pedal and then twist the table. Yeah, Patrick Swayze.
Sort of did all that gay stuff.
Yeah. I know all the gay things. I just don't be doing them. You actually do them. I'm just knowledgeable.
So you're just knowledgeable.
You know that nigga was ashamed of that shit, swerve, because he wrapped up his whole what he's been up to, and he didn't say nothing
didn't
about
mention
that
it.
pottery.
The fact
That
that
was
you even
just
made,
yesterday. I didn't think about it. What's the?
The fact that you even threw in the Patrick Swayze reference.
Well, I mean,
A lot of people don't
Niggas
know that.
know Patrick Swayze.
Niggas don't know Patrick Swayze like that. They only know when Jeezy said it, and they still don't know who that is.
You got to be well versed. You know, it's not good enough to just be. You know, saying what good is just to be one sided. You know, when you're multicultural as a black guy, you got to know a little bit. Even as a Haitian black, you know a little bit about Haitian culture, Black American culture, white pop culture. You got to. I like to be versatile. How you fit in any room.
For sure. Know a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, but it was pretty decent. It wasn't bad. You know, I could see how it's going. These little things you making a little money grab.
Yeah, you got to think how many of them little tables they got in that place. how much they offered you per couple, and how often are they getting.
How much that shit ran you, Nate?
Exactly, they were in a smooth operation.
How much that shit run?
I gotta go back and check.
How long is it?
Already?
Pause.
And the machine.
It might be like 2-3 hours. Just depends how long you want to say. You put like 3 hours to the side.
And the machines are not electric; they're like gears that you're just pumping.
Well, they had the one that was like electric. They're plugged in.
Okay.
These ones are here plugged in, so you kind of like could throttle it. So it's kind of hard. If you're heavy footed like me, that would be going. So I gotta try the painting one next. You've done the art and paint though. I'm sure you guys done that one.
Yeah. The sip and paint.
Yeah, super good.
Millennials always want to add some type of drugs or alcohol to some regular shit that people been doing, that regular white folks been doing. We got brunch. We got brunch. Oh, let's add some bottles to the brunch. Oh, y'all niggas paint.
Throw some wine in that bit.
Y'all paint. Let's add some wine and some weed to that bit.
Throw a little bit of hookah in that bit. Sprinkle
some hookah in there. Now it's black.
We're the best generation. That's how it is. It's our habits that they told us you have to put it aside when you get older. We're like, nah, we think we'll take that with us.
Yeah, take it to the next level.
Put it aside. We just gonna saying.
Yeah, just incorporate it and everything. We ain't got to stop getting tattoos. We ain't got to stop smoking. Just add it to everything else we do.
Exactly. They talk about, oh, you're not gonna get a job. You got a tattoo. It's like, yeah, we ain't doing that. We getting them tattoos. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. We're just that generation. They're not leaving us with shit anyway. So
because
we try we want.
If a whole generation of people start getting tattoos, that whole generation is going to be the workers and the owners. So the owners ain't gonna be.
But there was a few people that was afraid, that didn't do it because they realizing these jobs after a while they were not passing up on candidates.
I still see people. Well, I guess it might be. I guess some jobs still frown upon it, but there's still people that's putting makeup on their arms and stuff for job interviews. I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, and as soon as you get the job, you pull it off. Like, I'm already hired. What's the issue?
Yeah, because you shouldn't have been judging me based off of my appearance anyway, or hiring me.
You already know when it got real crazy during COVID. Anytime you go to an establishment, the employee got purple hair, or nose ring. He's identifying as a she. Walmart stay having those. Walmart and Target.
I thought it was Publix too.
See, they're everywhere. See, just established. Name any random
Publix used to be the complete opposite.
Publix always got a little weirdo now.
But before it was just teenagers.
They were strict back then. Back then.
They used to keep a little handicap.
No piercings.
A little mentally challenged kid on payroll. Look out for the community. Do a little something. Get a little give back.
Everybody got to eat.
I respect it. Because those kids they could just be at home living for free.
Not at my establishment.
Publix said, "I'll put this little nigga to work right quick.
Put his little retard to work."
They can push him 50 carts in the hot sun. Can't even reach up to the top of the cart.
Nah, they be cool. The thing is, they Publix gonna be on point, and they can't take any. They're not supposed to take any tips, at least.
Did Publix? I don't think Publix was the ones that frowned upon tips.
I think so.
That's Costco for sure. You get fired, you tip at Costco. You gotta know how to get up and slide. They catch you throwing it, you boot.
Oh, you're right. They did, because I remember we used to have to sneak to take the tip.
Yeah, you're not supposed to
that's just not a thing no more. People just don't even offer tips, or maybe.
During COVID, everything. Remember, motherfuckers started attacking tips to everything.
They gave you the option. Like it's still going on. They still tell you the screen's gonna tell you something, ask you something.
The screen's gonna ask you a question.
The screen gonna ask you a question.
Yeah, Starbucks so begging ass. Every time I pull up, I just want to ask. Oh, here it's what's the name? It's gonna ask you a question first. Why
Yeah. Put it on the robot. You want to ask the question.
Yeah.
Yeah. You used enough words to just ask the damn question.
It's gonna ask you a question. Just ask me the question.
That's when you gotta tell them, I don't know how to read.
But before, when you see I don't see it as often at grocery stores, like the shopper, the cashier or the bagger walking people to their car and putting their groceries in their car for them.
Yeah, them stores are upgraded, got AI running everybody in the self checkout now. So I don't even know what the fuck the employees do anymore. I try to just stock up the shelves. They ain't nobody even there to check you out anymore.
They still hit them over head. I still get that service. That's what you guys have by my house.
Yeah, they got cashiers. It's just people don't even really want to mess with them no more. It's like they done trained us to not use them. So now
That's
they'll
how
be
they're
open.
tricking us
They'll
because
be
they'll keep
cashier.
like two cashier registers open.
Yeah, they'll be
do
open
more
cashiers,
self-checkouts.
and I'm still in the line. I'm still going to the self checkout.
Well, that's probably because you're taking a thing or two. You tax.
Yeah,
them
you know,
for work.
avocados.
Yeah, this is just my job. My part of the
Yeah, I got
my part of the
Your
transaction.
compensation.
Yeah,
Yeah, my compensation. I got
y'all got me doing y'all job. I got to get a little discount. I'm not supposed to be scanning this shit. I got to give y'all a recap on the avocados. Them shits went from $149 to $169 each for the Haas avocados, the little small ones. $169 each, still brown. Them bitches getting dark as fuck, and y'all up the price to $169 each. Crazy.
You know what you got to do when you scanning the avocado? If it's the small ones, just mark it up as a cucumber.
No, I just
just going by weight, right?
Not a cucumber, a kiwi.
a kiwi.
Whichever
They're about
one's
the same.
cheaper, whichever one's
Yeah.
cheaper, you mark it up as that, so they don't think you stealing. But
Yeah, I
you really
saved-
stealing.
I mean, for somebody who makes, I make a decent amount of money, but I'm gonna still steal what I can steal. If I get me a white onion, I'm a swipe for that yellow onion every time. The yellow onion's a little cheaper. I remember limes used to be at the Keyban 10 for $1.
10 for $1, yeah.
10 cents each. Now it's 3 for $2.
Jesus.
Crazy. 3 individual limes for $2. Shit's getting out of
10
hand.
back in the days. She's getting
She's
out of
getting
hand
out of
for
hand.
real.
Hey, we got
Big
Randy in
Rand.
the building.
You
Randy, what's going on? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
sir.
can hear you. We hear you. Just to let y'all know, we got a special guest. He go by the name of Randall.
What's good, y'all boys?
He's
chillin'.
He's been on here before. I don't think he ever been on here with Swerve.
No, and I've been here for a while.
Not yet.
But what's going
Not
on,
yet.
bro? What you been up to? How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm doing good, bro. Right now, I'm in DC. I'm here for work for a few days. So, but everything been good, man. How y'all boys been?
Yeah, you know, same old. Did
Taking it one day at a time.
you just came from the baseball game, right?
Yeah, I went to a baseball game. Then I went to this restaurant. I don't know if y'all heard of this. Mr. Make It Happen. I don't have IG, but I know that's his name on IG.
Why you don't have
talking
IG?
about The nigga from Florida, the nigga from Palm Beach, that be dancing, the
No,
popping
no.
lock.
No, I don't think that's the same person. He's a chef. The one I'm talking about. I think that's his name on IG. But anyway, he got a restaurant out here. He's really he got like almost 1 million followers on Twitter. So I looked at the restaurant. I was like, yeah, they got a nice menu. So I just came from there. So that was a good little vibe.
You ain't
But
gonna
yeah, I
hit.
went to a game earlier.
Oh, you talking about? Okay, I know you're talking about. Yeah, that's a popular dude.
You gonna hit a Times up there?
What's that?
No times, bro. You know,
Times
it's not
is
really,
a sports boy. This nigga goes every city he go to Times. We at the one in Orlando. I'm thinking it's a local shit, right? So I'm like, they got some nice shit up in here. That nigga say,
They pull
oh,
up, they know.
you should see the one in Minneapolis. but nothing's better than the one in Houston. I'm like, nigga,
That nigga.
that
nigga's
nigga
a
came
Times
stunting
fan.
all those.
Yeah, the one in Houston got some nice views.
What is this?
So
Is this
they're
like
all-
this
they're all
like a
rooftop
Hooters?
No, it's
Not
just
all of
it's
them
just
are
like a
rooftop.
huge sports bar, bro. It's a nice
Okay.
sports
Is
bar.
that like the
a
one we
huge
went
one.
to? Is that
Yeah,
the
that's
one
the one we went to,
Yeah.
Nate.
With the big screen that looks like an actual court?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's a different one. I know what you're talking about, Swerve. They got that in Atlanta. Next time I'm in Atlanta, I gotta check that out. It's like you at the game, but
Yeah.
yeah.
First
I know
time I
what
seen that, I thought dudes was actually sitting like courtside.
That
I was like,
close,
oh, this
right?
shit is
Yeah.
fire.
The giant
Yeah,
screen.
yeah.
I seen that. My nephew posted that the other day. That shit looks crazy.
Yeah, they got that in Atlanta, Vegas, and Dallas. So I forget the name. It just opened in Atlanta though.
After seeing that, I'm like, what if the actually arena was actually built like that? So behind the backboard, they actually had a big ass floor like that with a bar
Hey,
and people could just sit. That shit would be fire.
That's next up. Don't be surprised.
I
That's
went
next
up you. That's how the sky's made.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what y'all doing? Y'all just checking in? Y'all just started?
We just checked in. We checked in already. We wrapped up the weekly shit.
Okay.
I hate the check-in part. Juno loves that part.
Niggas, why?
It's because you assuming that people don't care what we doing. Now we got.
I assume that because maybe that's me. I don't know. I assume that people don't give a damn what y'all doing.
It's
I
because you
guess
don't
it's
want to
just the
share
thing. I
what you
listen to the end
doing.
of the
Like
podcast.
just like
No, it's not that. I just think like
this
it's like
nigga
the
went
least-
this nigga went pottering. Randy,
Okay, then you went with your wife?
Yeah.
now he
You see,
went by
people-
himself.
See, people.
Solo
Even if
dolo.
it's something going to be bad, if you're an art person,
Nah,
it's
you
art.
can't go. You can't go to that by yourself.
That
How
nigga
you
was,
supposed to learn the trade?
he was ashamed. He didn't even tell us in his weekly wrap up that he went.
Yeah, bro, that's some shit I do with my wife though. Y'all
Would you do it by
yeah.
yourself? Would you do it by yourself? Is the question.
Absolutely not.
If you wanted to learn pottery, how else are you going to learn it then?
YouTube.
That means you have to go on a date first?
Yeah,
I'm
YouTube
not
it, and
going
then
to
if you
that
actually
without
want to
one.
do it, you got to go find a date.
Yeah.
And then start from that point?
Other-
I don't know. 'Cause there's
otherwise-
people that have to... I mean, it was only mainly women if they were in there. And the staff was all women.
Otherwise, you're not gonna be playing that little sound bite he got.
Classic.
Yeah, I can't hear it. It won't let it play on the sound thing no more.
You got a whole boot. We got a little bootleg operation going on here.
You know it is what it is.
Yeah, get into the absurdities. What we got?
What up, Randy? Randy wanted to ask me some shit about America or USA, some bullshit.
Yeah, bro. So I had to say this because I was there for 4th of July.
Yeah, Randy did
said,
co-sign the bullshit, didn't he?
Well,
I
this
don't
is
know
the
if he
thing.
can co-sign the bullshit. I don't know.
I ain't gonna co-sign. Junior, he already apologized. He did his thing, so it's not so much. I get his message though. Is my point because so 4th of July was when we was all at his house. So so my birthday is July 21st. So then I think it was the 17th. So me and my wife we took a trip to Italy. We just came back from Italy, right? So
Nigga stunting on us already.
Already, nigga. You already know.
And I know he's gonna work a Tom story in Italy if it's international.
just trying to find my laptop charger. But yeah, so we in Italy, and mind you, like, this shit, bro, it's everywhere we go, it's fucking hot. It's no AC. And I'm telling my wife, I'm like, yeah, see, we don't have these problems in America. And I remember one time, Juno, the one thing Juno said on the pod, Juno was like, yeah, once America figured out central AC, we beat the system. Because everywhere I go outside of America, it's like nobody has central AC.
Yeah, outside of them, it's only here that's a big thing here.
So
Some countries won't even let you flush the toilet.
That's another thing. So we in Italy, you got to pay to use the toilet, like public restroom. You got to pay to use it.
That's crazy.
I'm happy I'm really happy you understand why.
Don't gas this nigga up, man.
Why?
Come on.
I'm not gassing up what he was doing, but the message, America's number one. It's not close. It's not close. It's a big gap. I mean, I ain't been to China yet. I have been to Asia, but it's not.
You haven't been to Singapore. There's some people saying that America ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
you got to chop around. But as far as the West, America.
No, you got to understand, though. You got to understand. It's not just like, it might be a section in Singapore, right?
Yeah, it's not.
It might be a little pocket in Singapore.
Yeah, that ain't.
You talking about over here, nigga, it's the whole country.
It's the whole country. Yeah.
We got pockets here too.
You're gonna find, but it's the opposite. You're gonna find
Listen,
pockets without AC.
Yeah.
This is what I was saying. Even my wife agrees. She's like, yo, in like, even in America, the only people who are like, people who you have to be living in poverty
there's places in America where there's no power and stuff like that, but it's almost unheard of.
But that's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Our poverty,
normal.
You got to think. Our poverty
is regular.
Is what is their average is above their average.
Normal. Yeah.
Is above their average.
People that live like how they do in America, though, it's just not seen. Like the Appalachians and shit like that. There's dirt poor in America too, though. We just don't cover it.
Yeah, I mean, we got homeless. I just walked by like 500. You know,
that's
really
homeless is just craziness. But I'm talking about multi-generational dirt poor. We have that same shit here in America.
But the dirt poor America versus dirt poor somewhere else.
No, I'm talking about
dirt poor in America. You would be like, these motherfuckers living in luxury.
No, I'm talking about they have no resources. The same aspect. You know, think of America like an all everything store. We have even the same type of poverty that they have in certain pockets too. Yeah, I know you think like we got a baseline. Now we don't even go that low. Nah, America does everything. There's places that they neglected long time ago.
Them niggas don't leave the country.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, bro.
Yes, I've been to Haiti. Once you go out to the bottom, you know you can't go any worse.
So Haiti's not even the worst.
Haiti's not even the bottom. Yeah,
not even close to the worst
on this hemisphere. In this hemisphere,
when you're talking about a billion population.
But in this hemisphere, on this side of the world, Haiti's. You already know Haiti's.
Haiti's the poorest country in the Western
Hemisphere. Yeah, I'm talking about in the world general, nigga.
Global, I think India's probably overall. They got way. India got way too many people.
India, they're never gonna see me there. I ain't never gonna.
That's propaganda. They got the worst PR in the world. But when you got a billion people, you don't need good PR. Like, you know that's got to be bullshit. That's only certain areas that's like that because they have some of the richest places
over. It's beautiful parts. I've been to beautiful parts of Haiti.
But India got like the worst PR online though. Every day there's shit videos and bad street food. I'm like, God damn, someone really not fucking with them boys. You don't make no sense.
You don't never see the good stuff though. You don't never see the
never. Yeah,
the 5-star restaurants and hotels. Where's that?
There might be a page for it, but that shit's like 10 to 1, dog. When it comes to all the gross food and weird shit online, you get like 10 of those before you see any one good things for India.
When I was a kid, I wanted to go to India because I wanted to see Taj Mahal, but I'm good.
See, they got all that.
I ain't going there.
What else you learned outside the States, Randy?
Oh, yeah, bro. So, what I really like about... So, we went to 3 spots. We hit Florence, we hit Rome, we hit Amalfi Coast. So, what I love, bro, you could just like I'm talking about. We went from Rome to Florence. It's like an hour and 15 minutes on the train. Got there fast. Like we didn't lose a day because we went from Rome to Amalfi Coast, and from Rome to Florence, then Florence to Amalfi Coast, then Amalfi Coast back to Rome. And every time, like we get there, it's like 2-3 hours. We in a whole nother city. We check into the spot. We got the whole day ahead of us. Like you get from city to city. I love the transportation. Like especially me, I don't like driving. So, like here, I just took the train. Like it was a 15-minute drive, but I didn't want to like go pay to park and do all that. So I took the train. It took me 30 minutes to go. Like it was like 2.5 miles, but. Italy, like the public transportation, it's like they got streetcars, they got buses, they got trains. So the transportation is incredible. It's really hot over there. They don't have, they don't get in. It's really dry.
I think Europe was going through a heat wave right now, right?
Yeah, it was super hot. My wife got like, she almost passed out one day. We went to the Coliseum, and it's like no shade, so that was
when tough. You see a place like the Coliseum, does it make you wonder how many slaves and what they went through to build something like that?
I ain't really think about that per se. I just kind of thought about like, it's like we standing on history right now. Like this shit is historic.
Whenever I see historic building built in a time where it seems like it was impossible to build it, like a Coliseum or some type of huge cathedral, I always think about the slaves. And I always think about how
you always think that they're black slaves though, but you don't ever think they use their own people as slaves.
No, I'm thinking about how there are slaves everywhere. That's what I always think about.
Yeah, speaking of like slavery,
How just we had slave, Greece had slaves, and Rome had slaves.
Yeah, but you automatically put black skin to slave in your mind.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do, nigga.
No, I don't. You're putting your
I'm
stuff
just
on me.
telling you.
I know how
I know the
slavery
victim
works.
mindset. They gonna put that. They gonna put that. They gonna put slave and equal black.
Well, I come from
That's
the only
American
six.
education.
I come from the only. My people come from the only successful slave revolt. So I don't actually just think about slavery. I think about freedom too, and how maybe there was other people in other nations fighting for it, just like the Haitians fought for it, and maybe they didn't win. Maybe they didn't. I don't know.
Yeah,
But I definitely think about white.
We was thinking about that because I felt like I was experiencing racism. 'Cause, it's not that many black people over there, or even
Haiti's not
traveling.
the only successful slave revolt as well. That's also false history.
The first.
Yeah,
That's the only
first-
noted one.
The first successful black revolt.
There's black slaves that were never enslaved that have been in America the whole time. Seminoles.
What
they never,
what did I say? What in my statement was wrong that I just said?
There's
First
slave revolt.
successful. Just tell me what in my statement was wrong that I said, and then you can go ahead. If I wasn't
There are
wrong,
slaves.
then
There's whole areas where slaves were never enslaved. Period. So it's already a revolt means you got to turn it over. There's some people that never were enslaved.
I thought
you
it
got
was
it,
just
Nate.
the first black republic.
Yeah,
Meaning
that's really
that
all
it's
it
the
is.
first country of blacks recognized globally or some bullshit.
well, they got
like that.
for you to become the first republic, they had to revolt from the leaders.
That's what
before
Nate
them.
Nate is telling you. They wasn't, but there's the other ones doesn't. You're not going to consider them the first republic because they're never recognized.
Yeah, they lost their country and all that.
That's
and they
Nate's.
sued for
That's
peace.
Nate's
All right.
point.
All right, recognition counts. Niggas try to tell me Big Crit's supposed to be top 5. I'm like, come on, bro. I know Big Crit's that guy, but come on. I'm not gonna give it
Yeah,
to
it's
him.
just recognition. Can you make the argument?
Yeah,
Can the
no,
argument be
he's not
made?
recognized. Niggas don't even know who that is. I'm not gonna put you on a
Some
top
do,
5
some
list.
do. There's pockets.
Exactly, but I'm not gonna put you top 5. Niggas don't even know who you are. Recognition matters.
Y'all know ice is an American thing.
Here we
That's
go.
You mean like ice cubes?
that's a delicacy in Italy.
Like putting you know how when you go to a restaurant they fill your shit up with ice and put the drink on top of it.
That's a
It's
delicacy.
completely different outside of America.
Yes.
They gonna throw 3 flakes of ice on top of your drink.
Hey,
and
we didn't
that's
get
it.
no ice. We had to ask for ice. They give you the bottle of water, no ice, and it's
That's
not,
because
Room
beverages
temperature?
are meant to be
it's
drank at
below
room temperature.
He said below room temperature.
below.
That
It's
shit
hot
steaming.
water.
It's hot over there.
That shit
It's hot
steaming
over
Cold
there.
water. They give it to you, no ice. After the
Hot
second day,
water.
we realized we gotta ask for ice. I'm like, yo, this is a delicacy over
You
here.
put some tea leaves in that bitch and you sipping.
Imagine, bro, you go to a restaurant, they ain't got no ice, you walking out. That's
yeah.
just normal life for them over there.
Yeah, they don't. That's
But they don't know what they're missing though.
exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's not really an issue.
It's
to
not
them.
that they don't know
And
what
is
they're
it an
missing.
You really got to give credit to for all that, though. When you think about it,
Who?
that might be the tiny hats.
All right.
Listen,
Only other place that's like that by default
you got
that's a country is Israel.
listen.
They have AC, they have power, ice, all the comfort stuff that they made America inhabit.
It's not
That's
just.
the only other
It's
place
not
you see that's
just
like the
they
default.
don't do it right. Your infrastructure has to be able to sustain all that electricity being used just to generate buckets of ice and
Freezers.
shit for freezers and the shit.
They're in the middle of the desert.
Listen, you
They
gotta
have a water saturation machine.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? They do.
we have dishwashers. I mean, trash disposals in our sinks in apartments.
Yeah, that's a luxury.
Yeah.
Having
You
ice that
got to
comes out
be
your
like the
refrigerator is
top
a
of the
luxury.
top. You got to be like the top 1% outside the world to have a fucking thing in your house. A garbage
More of
disposal in
a
your sink.
leisure
Shit's
society.
just different over here, bro. And we take it for granted because that's what we know.
Yeah.
And when motherfuckers say we could go live somewhere else, no, you can't.
society. But we also live in a capitalistic society where the top percent is trying to keep us unhealthy so they can keep getting richer. So who's to say that this cold beverage thing is actually a plus? Because the Asians say They drink hot water after every meal. Not even before the meal. They're not sipping during their meal. The water comes after they're done eating, and it's hot water.
Nobody give a fuck what them Asians doing.
They living longer than us. They looking healthier than us.
They're not number one.
Yeah. But,
that's their decision.
But they are. Yes, their decision. They're definitely living longer than us. That's all I can say for sure. They're living longer than us.
Would you rather? No, listen. Would you rather live 100 years of average, or 90 years of top 10%?
I'll take the 90.
I'm taking the 90 years, bro.
That's
we're talking about your whole life.
That's
100 years of, no, it's not average.
Bill Gates is not going to live to 90. Elon is not going to live to 90, and those are the top 1%.
We didn't put nobody's name on it or anything.
I'm just saying, you're saying living top notch, living 90. Most people that's living top notch is not living to 90.
What are you? See,
give me the average. Give me the average.
That's what I'm telling you. Would you? It's a hypothetical. So there's no parameters. You're not thinking about anybody who has money, who doesn't have money.
Okay,
you're just talking about the top 10% or top 10% versus the average life. We don't care about nothing about how long you live.
You don't even have to give me the number. I'd want to be top 10%.
Yeah. You'll take it for 70 over 100 average.
Yeah, until you get to that age, and then you like Elon, then you'll give anything for that time.
Okay.
Right? It's easy to say it now.
With that argument, I'm like, would you like to live 75 years as a white man or 90 years as a black man?
I'd go 90 years as a black man. But I've had the experience of being a black man.
Yeah, and so think of the opposite, all the upside of the opposite.
Yeah, I know the upside. That's like you asking me would I rather be white or black. The answer is always going to be black.
But your other argument was just that you'd rather have a good time than a longer life.
That's before you threw in black and white into it. Now you're asking me the race.
That's why I know pride is fake. That's why I know racism is fake. People really it's only a thing you cop into because you have no way of copping out of it.
If you ask a white person this, even a white person that cosplays
number one position, of course.
Even a white person that cosplays as black, even a white person that cosplays as black and loves black culture and claims black power all the time, that person would still choose white.
Everyone's gonna choose white. Unless the only reason
you're black. Because if I ask any of you guys right now, would you rather be black?
You're only choosing black off of pride.
You have no choice. Exactly.
No, because that's what I am. That's what pride is. Pride is what you are.
That's what I'm saying.
They're only choosing white because they're white.
No.
If they were black, they would choose black.
White because
if they were black, they would choose black.
They're choosing white because they know it's a better option for success and all that shit.
The best option. They just so happen to have the number one position right now, and why would I give that up? We have the worst position, and you have nothing. When you have the worst position, you have no choice but to have pride.
Listen, it's hard for black people to separate race and logic and anything. That race is gonna take over
every time,
which is cool because it's the main thing that in this platform they use against you. If you don't prioritize that as number one, you're doing yourself a big shortcoming because.
What is pride then? What is pride?
It's believing in some shit that you have no choice but to believe in.
Exactly.
Not even though that's race pride at least, because you could. I
think all type of pride. If most people are proud of stuff that they are and that they didn't choose to be, they're proud of their religion, their culture, stuff that you didn't even pick. I didn't pick to be Haitian, but I'm proud to be Haitian, right?
You don't have, but why? You don't have to be proud of it. You could also be ashamed. You gotta feel neutral about it.
Now, what would you rather be, prideful or shameful?
I don't know,
because if you're white, you have more reason to be shameful. Why would you want to be proud?
That's what we want them to be, and we're mad when they're not shameful.
They have all the reasons to be shameful.
Why? Nigga, them are my people. Them I ain't got nothing to do with me.
These are the people that describe another color of people, another race of people as property. You should be ashamed of that. Maybe they weren't ashamed back then, but now you should be ashamed.
I can understand why you're not about to pass the buck on me. I can understand why.
Yeah, just like I wasn't the one that revolted from slavery, but I still take pride in that my people, my ancestors did.
Pride. People only want the good side. They don't want the bad side. They want to take credit for the good shit. That's my shit with people that's being prideful.
But I'm telling you, if you're a black man, if you're a black man and you're prideful, there's bad stuff and there's good stuff. But I'm still choosing to be black, right?
No, you're not
well, they're
choosing.
prideful enough.
You
You
can't
take-
choose.
you take-
You can't choose.
Yeah.
You can't choose. I can't choose the good stuff or the bad stuff. The bad comes with the good, but I'm still gonna choose to be a black man every time.
You have no choice.
Even though there's stuff in the black culture that I don't like, the sexy reds, the gun culture, the violence, all that stuff. I don't like that stuff, just like the white folks don't like it. But I'm still gonna choose black over anything else every time because that's what pride is.
I'm just saying, but is there for a reason for it? Is it just for being black, or is there a reason behind it? Saying
It's because
the black experience.
It's not the reason. It's because that's what you are.
It does come with a lot of struggle. Is that so? If someone wanted to say, "Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna take. I would like my experience without the struggle." I'd understand. It's not big enough that like I'm one saying. I was sticking to it because I like all the dope shit about it, all the good shit about
exactly.
it. But
So
it ain't about
exactly.
the pridefulness. It
So
ain't
really,
off
that struggle means that much that hurts you that much that you would give up the rest of it.
Yeah, some people had a horrible experience
Some
being
people,
black in America.
but
were whole slaves.
most people I know.
Some people were whole slaves their whole lives. Their parents were slaves. Some people had to bone their mom. If they said I ain't copping out of this shit, I'm like,
some's not an answer.
You're talking about a whole different generation. I'm talking about right now, people alive right now that are asked.
Some people right now having a bad experience, getting overtaxed in jail, being overcharged.
All that
experience could be every type of worse. So there's some people that say if they say I ain't rocking with it, I could understand. It's no different than some girls that say I'd rather be a man. Anytime you have a privilege, you're underclass, you were like, you have no problem saying I'd rather experience that. There's weaker men that say I'd rather be a woman. This shit as a man is hard. So you know what I'm saying?
Every group has its privileges.
Yeah, and some people have no problem with that. Some people would have no problem switching it up and switching to the other side.
Now you understand the word privilege?
Oh, I've been me?
No, yeah, you was just remember, Nate. Weren't we just arguing about privilege and how you only associate white privilege? Because when we was arguing about black privilege.
No, yeah. When you say white privilege, that's sticking to specifically white privilege, a white person's privilege.
No, but I didn't say anything about color. I just said privilege, and you assumed white privilege.
Were we speaking on white people?
No, we were just speaking. I was just explaining how there's privilege in being black, and nigga, your rebuttal was it ain't as good as white privilege. But I was telling you, just a privilege is a privilege.
If you're speaking on a black privilege, white privilege, black privilege. I don't say there's white privilege and then there's black privileges. There's not black privilege. Does that make sense?
No, it don't make sense.
I know it makes sense to Nate. Ooh, I'll be cooking. White privilege and black privileges. White privilege is
black privilege is all encompassing. This shit's this shit good air. This shit. The black card, selected sites.
Yeah,
you rock with it. You know what I'm saying?
We have black privileges. We don't have black privilege. We have black privileges. Like we can use like the black card.
In black itself is not a singular word.
Like we can do something wrong and then we'll be like, oh, that's racist. That we just throw out that black card. That's a privilege that we have. Privilege. It's not black privilege. It's a privilege that we have. That's one thing that we have that we can use. But go ahead.
I think black people, depending on where you're from, you do have black privilege. For example, a African American has different privileges than an African.
Yeah.
So I think black privilege does exist.
But in America, you saying depends where you are.
I'm talking about outside of America. For sure.
But white privilege, it's got a universal
succeeds. I think white privilege.
It's the best type of privilege.
I wouldn't agree to that. It just depends how you look at your deck of cards.
Yeah,
white privilege is more monetarily, status is out there. Black privilege, you get the crookedness, all the taboo that comes with it, but then you're also the most sexualized, most fetishized. You're most seen as the most masculine, the most primal. There's upside to it. You're seen as the original man. It depends how you look at it. As much as they hate you, these motherfuckers gotta castrate you so you don't fuck their girls. They all want you. Yeah. You're the most sought after thing in the world.
Yeah,
it's some dope shit to that. You know what I'm saying? As much as they hate you, these motherfuckers gotta castrate. They can't play fair with you because that's how much they despise you. You still want it. This shit is fucking dope to that. Other knowing that the other motherfuckers sort of superior, but at the same time, they can't work their way around motherfuckers not wanting you. This, that, and the third. There's something to that.
Mm-hmm. I agree. agree.
But that
The
white
white guy
privilege,
just
though. That white
hit him
privilege,
with
that
He
rebuttal
never touched
swerve.
the black sauce. There's nothing to that. There's nothing.
that
wrong.
white- but that
guy
white
could be
privilege,
winning
though-
all in his life, but he ain't ever gonna have that black sauce.
see,
white
these
privilege is at
black
the top.
these black privileges you speak on, like, you know, people looking at you a certain way. These black privileges, they still don't add up to white privilege, because a guy like
No one
P.
ever
Diddy
said
can
black privilege was better than white privilege. We already know which one is at the top right now when it comes to privilege. Just the
always
fact
gonna be at
that
the top, because
it's black privilege, not black privilege is.
there's two things that have been so well put together from the beginning of time that will never go away. One is the patriarchy. Two is white privilege. So as long as you're a white male in this world, I don't think you're ever gonna.
But
That's just in our timeline.
that's in our timeline. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
there was no
The
white
only time I-
privilege.
the only-
There was no black.
They used
There
to
was
be
no
race.
white privilege when.
Yeah,
when
but well,
Africa
I'm
was
talking about in
running
this
this
time.
bitch.
In this timeline, somebody came up with some shit called white privilege, and
Yeah.
that shit just as popping as patriarchy, and that shit ain't going
Nothing's
nowhere.
beating patriarchy. Patriarchy is
Nothing's
not going
beating
nowhere.
patriarchy.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing's
The
beating-
feminists
Oh,
is really
patriarchy
wilding.
is
I just-
biology, bro.
I
just seen a movie-
He says it like it's facts. That's how good patriarchy works. He's like,
Yeah, it
"Man,
is.
this is how it is. We born this way. Don't even change this shit up."
I just watched a movie called Ladies First on Netflix, where the guy like bumps his head. He's like a CEO or something. He's a very like misogynist guy. CEO bumps his head, wakes up, and now he's in a world where everything's flip flop. Now the women have the power.
I gotta watch that.
That's
Great
suicide.
movie. Great
I
movie.
watched a movie thinking like
It's funny. Great movie.
I watched a movie called Think Like a Man once in high school. I took a girl on a date on that one with Mel Gibson, where he bumps his
Oh,
head.
yeah,
and
yeah.
He's like in
yeah.
a woman's body or some shit like that. I can't remember, but that one was pretty good though.
Yeah, I guess the outcome was pretty much the same in both of those movies. You know, he wakes up and then now he's like, he feels like he recognizes what he's been doing to these women for all this time, which is crazy when you watch the movie and you think about the stuff and you're like, man, you flip this around. This seems kind of crazy that we do this.
Well, when you're a dad like me, and when you have to you have daughters, when you're trying to tell them the guy's perspective versus the girl, you know, girls kind of like they're born with shades on, and like when you trying to tell them the game how it is, and they're still young and be like, no, it ain't how it's supposed to be, or right and wrong. You're like, listen, there's all how it's supposed to be, and this is how the world is, man.
This because
So-
it's patriarchy. There's the way you would like things to be, and then there's the
My daughter
patriarchy.
be like, oh, you're just a misogynist. You just want to like, what do you want me to do? This is the world.
Is any of them a complete feminist? You got two.
They're all like somewhat. I don't want to say
Yeah,
complete,
they
but
dabble.
they're young and hopeful. Yeah, you know, they hoping. They don't know any better. They're like, this shit's only one way. I hate to tell it to you. You don't want to squeeze the hope out of them. You know, they still believe that in some way the patriarchy is going to be top. They're like, listen, there is no other system.
Impossible.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Impossible. When I was watching that movie, I was like, a lot of this shit don't make sense, because really all he would have to do is punch her in the face and take that shit, and it's over. What are we doing right now? Who is the security? The security guard are not women.
And yeah, I just don't see how it would work. People say it would be one system. As soon as there's other outside guys know that it's ran by girls, it's
coming to
not
take that
gonna
shit.
last. You're gonna be long for them. I'm coming to take all that, man. Y'all are tripping. You know what I'm saying? It's only the fact that we have other men that men aren't acting like that. As soon as there's no rules and society break down, men go back to being primal. You know what I'm saying? And doing whatever the fuck they want. It's only because we act as a collective. We have different groups. That's the only reason shit ain't like that, man. The girls ain't built for no Wild West shit where they don't even work in the jailhouses. And you got these guys in there lock and chain, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Without them, these guys be out here just, you know what I'm saying, any chance they get, unarmed and the full arm, they're out here, this should be insane.
Okay, I got another question for you. I don't know if I asked y'all this question before.
Can you hear us, Randy? Go ahead. Ask it. Go ahead.
I don't know if I asked the question before, but you know the question, the old question that's been going around. They asked the women, "Would you rather be stuck in a room with a bear or a man?" And they usually say bear, right? And we laugh at it. We're like, that don't make sense. Like, why would you want to be trapped in the room with a bear? You're gonna die, or in the forest with a bear, you're gonna die. But they're like, you know, men are more dangerous than bears are in their mind. So then the other question I've been seeing people ask was, they're asking men, because we all chuckle and laugh at the question. We asked men, if it was your wife, would you rather your wife be trapped in the woods with a bear or a strange man?
A strange man.
A lot of people's answers flipped.
Because it's stupid.
Because they said bear.
That's a nigga that don't love his wife and don't want his wife to come back.
I didn't look at it like that. You know how I looked at it? I said, you know what? Now that you put it like that, I understand how valuable the women believe their vagina is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And that's just as how valuable as I feel my wife's vagina is. That I would rather have her eaten by a bear than have some man take her vagina.
Yeah, bro.
And that's what they're thinking in their head. My vagina is so valuable that I'd rather take the chance of getting eaten by a bear or have this strange man take my vagina.
Listen, if your wife was propositioned to give up her vagina for $500 billion, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is like on a break she was out at work or somewhere she was just random. It was gonna be 10, 15 minutes, whatever it was. $500 billion. She comes back and she tells you, "Listen, baby, I was just offered $500 billion for someone to sleep with me,
Mm-hmm.
and I turned it down." What do you say to her? I want all y'all to answer because I saw how y'all leaned back. Go ahead.
Because first of all, I wouldn't want her doing it unless the money's coming to me. If I'm the one that has to choose, the money needs to be coming to me. Because there ain't no way she's getting the $5 billion or 500, whatever it is.
She
and
said
then
she
gets
didn't
to
do
leave.
it, and she came home to you. What are you saying to her? She said she didn't do it.
I don't know. If she said she didn't do it, I mean, nothing changed.
What about you,
It was
Randy?
just some random
What's
kid.
your response when she tell you she didn't do it?
She should have just gave it to herself.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
See,
You ain't got no good news. That's
my response. I'm like, you already got secrets you gonna take to the grave from me anyway. That's for free.
Why? Yeah.
Those are free secrets. You could have kept another one and take it to the grave and let us live like royalty out here. I was like, that's selfish.
Because now you're just thinking about this $5 billion you could have had.
That's selfish. Because I'm like, if I would have got it, that lady would have got rammed through for 15 minutes, and we would have been in Tokyo the next in 40 hours.
Well, of course, you get that. You can make that decision.
No, but the choice was on her. She said she's not gonna do it and give it up. I'm like, listen, you gonna take shit to the grave from your spouse regardless. All of y'all niggas.
So would you do it if it was an opposite?
Oh yeah, we living real good after that.
How much is the money you said? How much is that?
$500 billion.
No, for $500 billion.
Let's say 500 is a lot of money. So
that's
50
a lot of
billion.
money. Yeah.
Can we get you 50 billion?
Nah, even billion. Y'all niggas going.
You can go down. You can go down to about. You can go down to about 500 million.
500 million is a lot of money. Let's say 5 million.
5 mil. Let's go 5 mil.
All I need is 30.
500,000 is in a better number because that really texts your character right there.
Depending on how
be realistic.
listen,
$500.
That's what I'm saying. Depending on how bad I'm doing, you might get me for 300.
500. That's she really ain't got to know. That's just some spending, just pocket money. Now, if you get 5 mil, you do it. You're gonna have to tell her, yeah, I got 5 mil. You can't hide that. You can hide that.
500,000. But one of us ain't got to work no more. If it's 500,000.
When you say one of us, who's that? 500,000.
Who else could it be? Me, us. Are you supposed to take it and take the 500, and you have to go back to work still?
500,000. So
your wife's gonna be working. So you get the 500,000. So you just cheated on your wife for 500,000, and she has to go back to work.
No, not in my life. No.
So you would retire her. So you're getting violated to retire her. Is what you're saying?
I'm getting violated.
Be the one to retire.
Is
that what you call getting violated? I get proposition.
Isn't that the trade-off is for?
I guess you could say it was violation if it was on her. If it was her getting propositioned by a man. But if a woman propositioned me and I get 500,000,
a woman here, that would be easy. Why would the fuck who to pay 500,000 for a woman?
So when I said switch it, you didn't think I meant we're gonna switch the role of the person propositioning also?
No, thinking y'all keeping the guy there.
No,
Hey,
nah.
stop it.
That's why. Yeah, that's why Judo said a
You
cool
taking it too
500,000.
500. Nah, B. That's just,
No,
you just
it
showing your
was,
character
it
right
was
now.
the genders was completely switched. So
Yeah,
it was
both
man and
genders-
woman,
both
not
genders
man and
switched.
man. You on some gay
Nah,
shit, bro.
hold on.
Yeah, if I'm getting propositioned by a
man,
man now, that's a whole different thing now. That's a whole different
that's
thing we talking about.
500 million.
That's the number. That's the number it would take.
It's the number. That's why we started off that number. It was a man.
You want to do
That's why
5
Judo
million,
said that's
sir?
his number. I was
5
trying to
million? Nah,
we're trying to
cuz.
get his real number. What's
I need generational.
That's why I said 500 billion.
500 bill. You can't.
That means your family ain't going broke for like at least 10
Yeah,
generations.
so 500
45
bills,
generations. Nobody got to work.
Yeah, 500 mil is the dude that. Be like, you just got to find a way to psych yourself out. Be like, this
But
is.
then again, now I'm thinking, dang, I got to get violated for a bunch of for 10 generations of people down the line that I'm not even gonna know,
And you don't even know this.
and they're not even gonna thank me.
at all.
Yeah, I'm probably
They're gonna forget all about me.
If it's
You
a
ain't
You know,
woman,
like great granddad was on that gay shit.
You
He's on that
You ain't gotta leave him the money, swear. I remember you said that on here. You said you don't even want to. You said you want to go to the grave with no.
Yeah, I
debt.
gotta run it down to zero. That's
zero.
how I know I did it perfectly. Run down
Yeah.
to zero. I don't owe nobody nothing. Now I gotta
Not
have
pay
it.
for nothing. Check out.
Yeah, I
clean.
ain't pay nothing. Clean.
That'd be classic.
all right, y'all got any other questions before we jump into this absurdity? Randy, you gonna stay some absurdities?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay a little bit.
All right. Y'all got any more questions? We ran through a few questions.
Let me ask you. Okay, so you're saying how over there? I know that over there they're not traditional AC. We got all the leisures over here. We're a bit more on that end. I wanted to bounce off that. I know like America will make you a bit of a diva. When I went to Haiti, they didn't have no AC. I know like almost immediately I had to go rent a hotel. They're trying to send me to stay with family. Like I was like, absolutely not. I need to be in that climate control.
Yeah.
America
Definitely
does
diva.
have you almost as soon as you feel that heat, you got a bit irritable.
It's not called
It's almost like
diva.
you're being angry.
It's called your normal life. That's what you.
No, it ain't normal life because I remember being at
Just-
Nate's house when we was in high school. That nigga used to live in the trenches.
I was
Hot
my crib
fans
was a crib. I
everywhere.
had fans, but you know
Nigga
at
had
least it was
fans
climate
everywhere. It
control.
was like a little tornado in the living room.
The
You see
fan
them
is not
Haitians?
working in the islands or you're next to the equator. That Haiti heat's a different type of heat, and I
Yeah.
imagine it's everywhere you go, you're used to only your type of heat. Because one time I went, you were saying, so if I imagine you went elsewhere, you're like, whoa, this is different. You're not used to that climate, but in America across the board, you got that climate control. So I'll give you
Yeah.
that. So it will make you anywhere you're out in another place like, woof, I gotta.
Yeah,
Even when you
other
visit the
countries-
island, sometimes you be
other
like, man,
countries,
if
they-
I gotta be in
it's-
that climate control.
It's nothing to them. The heat that I experienced in Italy,
Yeah.
that heat, like I was telling my wife. First off, when I travel, like my number one thing, I don't know for most people, the number one thing I look for is AC. That's the number one thing.
Yeah, so you like
Like
the
it could
climate,
be
exactly.
dirty, because it's
Yeah.
fine if it's dirty, because I can clean it myself.
You need
But you can't create AC.
You can't create it. You need that situation.
And that's the number one thing.
Go
If I
off,
don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
no AC, like I can't sleep, so I can't be comfortable off rip. So that's my number one thing. So the heat that I experience, they used to it. I'm not used to it, so I have to have AC. So when she's booking Airbnbs, I'm like, yo. This is
I
the-
remember
They got
one
that
year
AC?
going to New York. Remember a lot of places in New York, old buildings, they don't have
Yeah,
central AC.
they got the joint
They
in
got
the
those
wall.
window units. We went to
Oh,
like
yeah.
in-laws crib, and you in there, you cooking, dog. I'm talking about you in that super hot, you getting that swamp ass when you wake up in the morning. Like you feel irritable. That's why after that, say, you know what? Each time we come up with these families, but we just gonna have to stay at a hotel. We ain't gonna visit family.
That's
Yeah,
even
you know, most
even
of-
even living in Florida, when you go visit like a place in New York and shit like that, and you go visit family and shit, you be like, y'all motherfuckers is not living good.
yeah, gonna live like this. Yeah.
And they earning good money, they doing all this
Yep.
shit. Be like,
But
nigga,
they don't look-
y'all
they don't
not
look like
living
it.
good.
I ain't never been to New York, but
Yeah.
from the way it seems like the everything's so small,
Well,
there'd be
this
no
the
way
thing.
to.
So
Yep.
New York, what I kind of see is that all those like up north, like right now I'm in DC, like Philly, Baltimore, all those
Probably the dirtiest country
Boston.
city I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Well, no. I've seen. I mean, but anyway, so those cities, those like really the ones that fall into the original 13 colonies, those ones resemble Europe, like just a better version, just an updated version. They got the cobblestone sidewalks. They got small homes.
The colonial buildings, all the pillars, all the stuff like that. Yeah,
exactly. No central AC. Those places resemble Europe, but just a more updated version, just an American version.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Juno's right. I'll be thinking like, yo, this is not like what I'm like. For me, I'm like, why y'all still live here? Like, why y'all haven't?
You only know what
like,
you know.
What's the other option?
Florida,
What's the other option?
when you're in Florida, you have all this space. You only know what you know. You go to other places, you're like, y'all living like this.
But is there another option? There's no other option.
No,
in the
there
city
is.
Unless you make more money.
It's just you just have to make more money because you can live in New York and live like we live right here in Florida.
I'm talking about live like your house, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom.
You have that option. Bread, you just have to have that bread.
You just gotta pay, yeah.
Like there's motherfuckers ain't worried about parking in New York. They got garages, private shit.
Oh.
That shit was insane when I realized that in Manhattan and all that people have to pay for parking garages.
Yeah, and there's people in Manhattan
so people that are
just
your
drive
peers,
into their shit.
People that are your peers probably making around equivalent to the same money you're making because you're in Florida, they're in New York, so they probably get paid a little more.
That's why so many of them move down here because when they actually move, they say, okay,
the money you're making,
quality of life is different.
Equivalent.
Yeah,
because the cost of living is different. Yeah. So it's no big deal.
But the thing with pride is,
they got pride in New York. Exactly.
You don't want to leave that shit. And then when you do leave that shit, they come here with all that pride, and I'd be like, damn, cuz you love it so much where you left.
Yeah, it's a different kind of living. That city life versus the how we live, the suburb, the more of a
metropolitan.
The only thing I wish we had in Florida was better public transportation. Because I'll take the subway any day over driving.
When you look at the history of Florida, Florida was designed to be a car in the state type of place, not like New York and shit where it's like a whole bunch of communities that are walkable and shit. Florida was even Orlando. Orlando was designed to be driven, not public transportation.
I don't even know what cities in Florida, us outside of Miami, and their train doesn't even cover the whole city. I don't know what other city has a train. Like
no,
because it's
obviously we got that bright line.
That's not
an
interstate.
Yeah. Well, you know, Palm Beach has Palm Train. Palm Beach has Palm Train. Orlando has Tri-Rail.
Oh, we got the Sunrail.
So there's the Sunrail. There's different.
That's what I'm saying.
There's different
None
local
of them cover
shits.
the whole city though.
Yeah, it don't.
Yeah, you can hop on the bus. They got buses, but other than that, to get in the city, that's not.
I was looking at a place for my house the other day, like when I was home. I was looking for, so I have changed my settings to like, you know, Apple Maps. You could change it from to driving to transit. So it was set to that. So I did it. I was going somewhere and I put it in my GPS, and it said like hour 45 minutes. And I looked, I'm like, oh, it's set on train. And the directions was I had a 40-minute walk to the bus, then a 20-minute bus ride, and then another 30-minute walk. I'm like, yeah. So
it's calculating all that walking.
Yeah. So I'm like, this is wild. Like, yeah, I wish we had better public transit because it was, you know, it's more convenient to get around like that. You don't gotta like drive. Like,
I think it's less convenient. I think it's less. I've never been, but I think it's less convenient trying to figure out what connects to what and how to get around the city.
When you from there, it's natural. Same way you driving around. Same way you look at GPS. Driving around with GPS. That's the train. That's the train
GPS
system.
is doing it for me.
So then you could use the GPS for that too. It's the same.
And
thing.
it tells you what train to get off.
Where to get off.
How often they come. Where to get off at, transfer to this train. It's easy.
You got to get out of the
now
state.
The next issue is just not being around all these strangers all day.
Well, yeah, exactly. How about there's no workaround for all the crazy people?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know, that's like just a regular. That's like part of the process in New York.
That's just part of it. It don't bother me that much.
There's no workaround that point.
Yeah, the privacy of being in my own car and I could do whatever I want to. I could smoke, I could drink, I could listen to whatever I want. Playlists. That's what I need.
Yeah, to each their own. But for me, I just
another American luxury, Swerve.
What, traffic?
That driving around loud how you want in your own big old car.
Yeah. You can do that. You can do that in any country, though.
Okay.
If you got the money.
To drive around in a car and drink.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
stuff?
nigga. Listen, how many cars do you think every household in America has on average?
Probably 1.5.
What about you, Nate?
I think that's right. Yeah, one.
What about you, Randy?
I'm gonna say 2.
It's 2.3.
Okay.
That
Oh,
means
that's crazy.
even our poor people out here driving around in cars.
No, that just means there's a lot of rich niggas that got 20 cars each.
No, it's even the poor people, because people that living under the poverty line don't mean you ain't gonna have a car.
Yeah, so that's what I'm just saying. So you're saying I couldn't
In
do
Florida.
what I just said. I couldn't do it in another car. I could go do that in Haiti.
No, you
Because even
cannot.
people in Haiti have cars.
No,
So it ain't
they gotta
the
they gotta come up with a 5, 6, 7,000 to get it shipped there
It,
first.
it ain't
I'm
the
just
poor.
saying, you're talking about-
It ain't the people that's
that's
under
not
the
the poor that
poverty
have the
line.
poverty. Yeah, yeah.
You talking about the top?
I'm saying I
the
can
top
take all the
percent
money that I
has
own.
vehicle.
I'm talking about I can take all the money that I own right now, move to Haiti, and I could drive around in a nice car, smoking and drinking.
Yeah, for 3
with no
weeks.
issues. 3 weeks. What we got in these absurdities? My phone died. I can't even get in here.
Well, we got your girl, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. First, I guess she was getting heat, and then she ordered her little thing from Amazon. Posted a video about how she gonna clown on people that said she didn't have a degree. And apparently, some new school that opened in May granted her a doctoral degree.
So now
I don't
she's
know
a
how
doctor.
that's even possible. That school can't be accredited.
It's not. And did you see the email? Are you talking about what Vlad posted? 'Cause Vlad posted.
The one with Mark Lamont Hill was talking to the guy and shit like that.
Vlad posted a screenshot of the email. So he emailed the school. The domain is a Gmail account.
Yeah, they
So
just
there's no
started
way
out.
it's not it's no way it's accredited.
Okay.
It's like and it was like an honorary degree.
They said it wasn't honorary because the president of the school ended up doing an interview with Mark Lamont Hill, and he was questioning him, and he said it's like you get credit based on your previous work and stuff like that, and what we felt she had enough experience to grant her a educational doctor degree, not an honorary.
That sounds like a okay.
It's just a scam.
I respect it.
Why is people trying to hate on this lady for? Even if she's not a doctor,
She
who
got
cares?
busted. The issue is
She got
the fact that
busted,
she
yeah.
Niggas really went
She
to
should-
school. That's why niggas really
It's
went to
when,
school.
yeah, you're right. It's right. When she got busted, she should have just fell into it and be like, "Yeah, it's just a title I go by. This is just a personality." Then people would have just
Yeah.
let it rock. Like Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil ain't a real doctor, is he?
Yeah, he practiced medicine prior to being on the show.
All right, I'll let him rock.
Nobody you see rocking around with doctor on TV
Is not a doctor.
wasn't an actual doctor prior.
Or a judge or lawyer. None
Correct.
of these.
They're
They're
not
not.
judges anymore. Yeah, they're retired or.
They're retired or not practicing anymore. Same
Well,
with
some of them
like
are
Dr.
judges.
Oz
Judge
and all
Alex-
them shits.
Alex
Them
wasn't a
niggas
judge.
actually
Alex was
went
a
to
police
medical
officer.
school and all that.
Judge Alex wasn't a judge. He was a police officer.
So he's never been a judge.
I don't know. I think afterwards he got his license, but he never acted in capacity.
What do you mean?
They went to go
Don't
do
you
the
have
show.
to be- I thought you have to be appointed to be a judge. Like, it's not
There's
like
some
a-
you could be appointed. There's different positions. I know there's ones you could be appointed, and there's the ones you have to be voted in, right?
Yeah. So it's
That's
either
both the
by
same thing.
election or
It's like the same
appointment.
thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
You can't
that
just
nigga
go
wasn't
to
a- so that
school
nigga-
and
so that
then
nigga wasn't a
you
judge.
graduate. You're considered a judge.
No, but if you're in a county and they don't have it, and you can be appointed in it.
Either
So-
way, I'm sure she's not the first person to use a title just as like a marketing ploy. It's just the fact that she got caught, and we gonna try to pull her down for sure. She got caught.
It's
and
not
she didn't
that.
try
It's
to-
also you also have to look at the whole black women being the most educated and all that shit. For you to come do this, you just throwing a stain on what black women are working on being considered the most educated and shit like that. So if you come out and everybody knows you're not, don't have the training, you didn't go to school and shit like that, and they can't just back you up and be like black girl magic. Because you're throwing a stain on the representation of it.
Yeah, but the white folks wasn't checking for her doctorate or her collegiate degree.
She wasn't messing with the white folks.
Clients. Yeah, she ain't got no white clients.
She wasn't messing with white people.
Yeah,
The black folks weren't checking for her. She was good. It wasn't until she criticized the black women, then they start cracking the books on her. Before that, everyone was cool with her. This, that, and the third out here giving advice. So she finally decided to put a little bit of pressure on the black women. Then they're like, "Oh, not check her credential." It's people getting personal. Now we realize she's been faking it the whole time, and now she got the nerve. She's been skating on that beauty. She's doubling down on it. This is her villain arc. Because everybody knows anybody, but now that kind of knows that she's not an actual doctor, they probably not gonna rock with her anymore. But now she gets to be a infamous, popular online person. So
does she give good advice?
I mean, she did up until they complained about it, right? They don't mind what is advice. Once people see got a degree or a doctoral,
that's what I'm saying. What difference does it make?
It's all subjective.
What
women
difference does it make?
If you really taking advice from women out here, you already know.
The difference is she should have just came out as a life coach versus coming out as a psychologist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, just the title. That's stolen valor. That's all it is.
Yeah, stolen valor. It's just all subjective.
Not the same, Brian.
What else we got this week?
What else y'all have on there?
I see I got the FBA community is flipping out on comedian Godfrey.
Right.
Yeah, I did see that. They were wilding a little bit. What happened is he had another African host on his show. They have like a show together, and one of the British actors was saying how in order to kind of sound like American in a role, he had to get down, change his accent, put a little bit more struggle to it, put a little more slavery. He's telling his own version of, you see, that's how they think how you have to sound. And niggas is very butthurt nowadays. Everybody want to be part of the victimhood, the woe me, and then try to feed into the diaspora wars. And they talk about these niggas, these tethers always disrespecting us, and it's always one thing after the other.
Mm.
So sometimes between everyone's feeling a type of way right now online, and right now it's a very tumultuous time online between the FBAs and different subjectives, and everybody feeling prideful at different
Them
times.
niggas just got tired of the shit talking. That's it.
I was gonna say, do you guys even think about like the blacks in like the UK or nothing like that? Or is it just them? Is it like a one-sided hate thing?
That's for war as well, because America, they're like America thinks they're the main player in the whole world. They're like, motherfucker, we are the blacks. There's other blacks out here.
I guess we might be the main character because I really don't be thinking about them like that.
No, when you think
that's what every side swears.
That's not true. That's just globally. When you think of black excellence, you don't think of other black people from other.
You see that type of shit. America knows
what
they talk about. Everybody only knows the fuck.
Does the UK think? Does the UK think when the UK person thinks of black excellence? Do they think of the UK?
No, they think of black. They think of black Americans.
Yeah, black Americans set the standard.
I would say so.
I mean, we only know it from the American point of view.
Nate don't like to hear that.
No, I would say no. The global point of view.
I'm gonna have no bias here. I have no bias here. There's some people who America has no standard. There's multi-generational rich in Lagos and places like that. America has no impact.
What does that have to do with anything?
Listen,
we're just talking about. When you think of black excellence,
yes, you have your point of view from America's point of view. There are some people in America. There's some places in America that they didn't. America been popping this shit, but that's nothing to them. Especially if you are multiculturally rich, or you're multi-generational rich. Well, America been.
Nate, we're not talking about the 1%. We're talking about the collective, the average.
Well, that's what I'm telling you.
I don't think money
has nothing
excellence.
to do with it.
Well,
when you say excellence, I think of Serena Williams, Mike Tyson, Michael Jordan, LeBron James.
That's our sports. That's our sports, correct? That's our sports. Soccer stars.
Even when you think of great black scientists, you're thinking of African Americans.
Usain Bolt is not here. That's Jamaica.
Yeah, exactly. That is Jamaica. Yeah, but he's black excellence. But that's one person from Jamaica.
But that's what I'm saying. So people in Jamaica might look at Bob Marley. They have their own people that they look at as excellent. They don't even factor in America.
And you still haven't named one English person yet.
I'm just making an example.
So right now, so pretty much, so black excellence that so far from what we know is America and Jamaica.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be regional. That's what I'm saying. Some people have only their thing, but Americans automatically think that our viewpoint is the world's viewpoint. So
I wouldn't put Jamaica in there neither.
Is the fact that
Jamaica's not in there. What y'all talking about? Jamaica not in there.
You get one person.
Nah, but if you talk about if you say
Bob Marley is one of the most popular black men in the world.
We got two people.
Usain Bolt is one of the. It's probably the most popular track in the world.
See, y'all only thinking of entertainment and sports. I'm thinking of everything. When you think of like great lawyers, engineers, scientists, you gonna think of black American scientists, engineers, all that shit.
Listen,
it's just what it is.
There's different ways of how you look at history. There people, I'm saying America, that's their thing online when they look at America sees their thing as the central blue point of everyone's thing. But other people are like, nah, we ain't like that. So that's one of the arguments make online. Then they'll say like the Haitians look at it as like they're the first in everyone. So they'll shit on the West Hams and the Jamaicans. So that's part of the diaspora war. Everybody has their own point of view and everyone try to say what they're or West Hams online. So it's one of those things. It's not even that they just being insulted. It's one of those things that season.
You heard your Haitian mom or Haitian parent or Haitian elder say, "Vie black American side."
Exactly. They have exactly. So they're saying that, and then
just propaganda. Because meanwhile, while they're saying that, their children are trying to be just like them.
Correct.
Dress like them, put their hair like them, wear their shoes like them.
Correct.
Exactly, and that comes from America pushing online this and that, pushing this subculture, this and that across the world, pushing everything. So it has its reason. So
what are you talking about, Nate?
Well, I understand Nate's talking about America pushing its subcultures, but it's literally every black culture that you speak of, Jamaica, Haiti, they're all cosplaying.
They all want to imitate Black Americans.
Yeah, because because Americans. That's because of our promotion machine. That's what I'm
saying. No, because it happens to be number one.
What are you talking about? That's not have to be number one.
That's why people listen. Nate, that's why people try to imitate other people. You don't try to imitate. You don't try to imitate number 3 or number 4. You try to imitate number 1. Every time.
I understand what Nate is saying, that the machine is what's pushing us. Yeah, like you have to have money.
Exactly. It's not a machine, nigga. It is what it is.
Just imagine if Jamaica had the money and power that America had. Wouldn't they be pushing out reggae?
Like this. He can understand all the propaganda.
They don't have the space,
but he can't see the introvert of all the liftment.
You gotta have the space.
You can't see all the beautiful stuff.
Who can't see the beautiful stuff?
America doesn't project none of the bad stuff to the rest of the world. They only project power and all the good stuff. Outside of the black folk, they project hip hop culture and everything else. So that's why it's associated with music and everything else that goes with it. So that's what's gonna be projected. You can only see it from that viewpoint because you only see their stuff through their lens of propaganda. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere has like their own type of sauce that they're gonna put on it and make their thing seem like it's the
we understand that. At the end of the day, who ends up on top?
It's all subjective.
It's not subjective.
But as far as America, I'm saying but America's one's on top.
About blacks, branding. Out of blacks, out of all blacks, who ends up being the most influential?
American blacks. But that's because we have the media company and everything.
Yeah, so both of you guys are saying the same thing.
We're not saying the same thing because
he's saying black. Okay. He's saying black, but you're saying the reason blacks is because of the machine.
He's giving a reason, and I'm telling you,
it's not just by default. It's not that we just happen to be cool.
It's the same reason, like you said, the machine shifted the Afrobeat. Just like that,
because just imagine if NBA was created in an African country.
Exactly,
and they got the best Africans to be.
Why are we imagining? We already have it. It's here. We don't have to imagine.
All the best players go to the best league. If the best league is in America, they're going to be in America. If the best league was in Africa, they would be in Africa. All the best leagues are in America. That's why we have the NHL.
If the best was somewhere else, the best would be somewhere else. It just happens the best happens to be over here.
At what point do you not factor in any point of colonialism? It's like the most blatant. It's the worst case of compounding interest in the world.
See, we're not
it's
even.
Almost like You have
We're
400
talking
years
about
of
what
slavery
it is.
Damn, all that has nothing to do with it. What are you talking
We're
about?
talking about what it is, not what happened.
Yeah,
and
I'm saying
just
the
talking
reason
about
because
right now.
you're dismissing the reason because
We're not
there's
dismissing.
no default to what
Nate,
it is. We're saying the reason it is.
apparently,
not
you
yes, it is because
obviously
the machine's
think
here.
you know more of the history than everyone else.
No, I'm saying you're
we
dismissing
know the
other
history.
part.
We know the history, and we know the outcomes.
No, we don't know the outcomes because the machine is only here.
The current outcome is what?
What are you talking about? The current outcome is what? What are you talking about?
Outcome is the Black Americans are the most influential blacks.
Yeah, because
on the planet.
America's the most powerful, dominant thing here in America now. It's just whoever's on the thing. Before that, when it's the Spanish Empire, the main ones, whoever's the thing is now the face of the empire of the world.
We're talking about blacks. We're not talking about nobody else. We're just talking about
America happens to be the biggest empire in the world right now. So their white faces, the most known white faces, and their black faces are the most black faces. That's all it is. It's subjective. Whoever's running at the time.
And that's what we're telling you at the moment. The black.
No, you're saying that's what I'm saying. Don't say that's what we're telling you. You're trying to walk it back.
You the one that brought up.
Both y'all are saying the same thing. Nate is just saying what Juno's saying, but he's saying this is because of this. He's saying this is because of this machine. That's
you're saying no, it's not like that's all.
If America, if Africa, if an African country like Nigeria or something was United States and they had the power, the money, the influence.
That would be the most influential.
Yes, they would.
Their leagues and their movies.
Who doesn't understand that? I said that.
The world doesn't understand
but
that. Everyone
the current point, this is it.
People don't understand that. There's people that be like, nah, nigga, everyone else is special. There's black Americans say, nah, nigga, we better than y'all. We're the best ones. Y'all emulating us because we're special. Everyone has their own version of what they consider special. And that's their pride that they stand on. It's not subjective.
Who's that
based
number
on time.
one? That's what we asking. Who's that number one at the moment?
You're right though. We at number one. So whatever they say, it's just it is subjective to them because we know who's number one. If you ask who's the best golf, who's the most popular black golfer? Who's the most popular black basketball player? Who's the most popular football player? Who's the most popular soccer player? Who's the most popular Frenchman you know? They're all black.
I mean, I only know America, so that's like I said, but I'm in America. So
who's the fastest man in the world?
We already said that's Jamaican.
Yeah, he's Jamaican.
So, but Jamaica just started taking that title.
But you see, in the United States, when we go to the Olympics, we're usually sweeping
a lot of categories
in most categories.
Jamaica had this run with Usain Bolt there, and the girls are still good. But
they're on the run now. Before that, it used to be America. It used to be America for a long time.
America's taking that.
Yeah,
America already took that back.
Yeah. Well, the women, America took it back with the women. Started to take it back, with the women.
Yeah,
for sure.
So it's just they had Usain Bolt was a phenom, and he had his run. That's when Jamaica run was with Usain Bolt.
There's always going to be somebody.
No, but sometimes when you inspire, now that he's there, he inspired the whole continent, so you're going to get more of him. But America, once we already got a system up and going, people are going to keep going after it.
It's so easy to become an Olympic track star if you got the speed.
Nah,
you ain't gotta work. It ain't gotta be like basketball. You gotta work your way up and get seen through the AAU ranks and do all these different Mr. Basketball in your state. You ain't gotta do all that. You just gotta be really fast. You go really fast. You go to the trial and you make the trial time. You can be a 16-year-old in the Olympics.
Yeah, but
I just witnessed it last Olympics.
There's still form in track.
Yeah, there's still training. It's not speeds that.
Yeah, you're not going to get.
I'm not going to say that they're going to be great. I'm just saying they can get there.
You have to be.
If you just so lucky to look out of the gate and be super fast, but
you can just be a fast
super
kid.
Fast every time. Yeah,
can it be contained into one lane?
Yeah, exactly. All the time, consistent. Yeah.
Y'all remember the nigga Jules?
Yeah,
Jules. We had a couple. Jules is one of the fastest in the nation. Yeah, but I've seen people beat Jules.
He was in town fast.
Yeah, in town fast. But I'm just saying,
Jules was not in town. Yeah, Nick Jules was fucking in the Nationals.
Yeah,
he was not news in town. He was
in town. He was the fastest.
That's what I'm saying.
He was almost nationally recognized fast. But you had people in town that was faster than him. That's how crazy sports are.
And that guy that was faster than him could have easily just went to the Olympics.
He was fast. He was considered fast middle school. Once he got into high school, it's a different ball game.
Yeah, but in middle school he was
In middle
national.
school he was
yeah,
like
we got high school,
up there. But once
yeah.
you get into high school, different ball game. It's just like
Different ball game.
the superstars
You
we
start
have
playing
in
with
our
them
high
Pahokee
schools.
kids, man. Those monsters.
They get
over
to
there.
college and they trash.
Yep. Them Pahokee boys. Remember I told you when I was in the track team, even their fattest player smoked us. And they got shot the shot put. He also did the hurdles.
Y'all was trash.
And he was man. We're trash. Them boys are this different out there at Pahokee. Them
They
boys
had
chase
Nate on
rabbits.
the
Them boys
team.
are
What you
beasts,
think
huh?
the team gonna be, bro?
Oh yeah, for
Nate-
sure.
if Nate's on
Nate
the
telling me
team-
he was on a track team. Yeah.
That's why they chase after the rappers, ain't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's why they send so much players. Them in Miami send the most players to the NFL. They have different speed out there. Remember Belu?
Yeah.
They got an arm like a fucking rocket. He came from there. He happened to be our best scorer in school, and he was just a regular guy that didn't even make the team. See, that's what I'm saying. So they be having people that that's from around the way that just because circumstances didn't work out for them. That's the only reason they're not stars. Think about that for NBA and shit like that. We be thinking people used to grow up saying, "Man, there's probably people around the hood that's better than Jordan." We're like, "Ain't no way," but like they really are. Just sometimes people don't get the opportunity or they blow up the shot.
They were better than Jordan. They didn't stay better than Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they wasn't on a rigorous schedule of playing in the NBA season.
This is true.
I seen a video of a nigga they said was supposed to be better than LeBron.
Yeah, he just did an interview with him. He was huge. He had a whole movie.
I forget his name. Some kid that was supposed to play, like he was supposed to be coming out the same year as LeBron or something like that, right?
Well, he ended up on drugs and shit.
Lynn Bias, I believe.
Yeah.
Lynn Bias.
He didn't end up. Yeah. He just like ended up
he
in
had
the
like a
streets,
heart
getting in trouble.
condition,
Put on a
some
bunch
shit.
of he put on a bunch of fucking weight, and he ended up getting. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't able to make the cut, and he was out here partying every day. He burnt out a little too early.
Lynn Bias is the one I remember. If you ever watched Snowfall, they did his story in Snowfall. Lynn Bias is not the guy. He's not the one that he wasn't in LeBron's class. He's
Okay,
like
so
came
we're
out in the
talking
80s.
about
No, Lynn Bias is the one that had the drug overdose. My bad. Yeah.
he died from
Okay,
crack.
the one I'm thinking of is Lenny Cook. Lenny Cook, that's his name. The one that he was supposed to use in LeBron's class and all that stuff. Carmelo and them boys. And I think he played LeBron and he got the AAU specials type shit like that. So, but he ended up Cameron just had him on the podcast.
Yeah, because he's 44, so he was supposed to probably a little bit older than LeBron.
Mm-hmm. I think it was like
Maybe he was in college.
This was not in college. This was like this was like during high school year. They're supposed to be going to college. They're gonna make it to like you know what I'm saying?
He was probably senior LeBron's junior.
Yeah, something happened.
He was ranked higher than both. But he was ranked higher than LeBron and Carmelo.
Yeah. And he blew up the opportunity. You listen to his interview. It's kind of crazy.
Watch an interview or something like that.
Listen to the interview.
Somebody kept him out of the game or something like that.
Yeah, but the nigga was drinking the night before, and even then he put up like 12 on LeBron. He was drinking like these are young boys, don't know any better. Sometimes the lifeline up. He was hanging with LeBron and he was hanging with Mace and Cameron. So he was already a high school nigga hanging with rich niggas anyways. That was his lifestyle. You know how you the man in New York. So he was a teenager that kind of fucked up the opportunity. Versus like LeBron, he's in Ohio. He's just the man in his little pocket. Is that third? Well, you the man in New York. It's a different type of lifestyle. You a celebrities out. You going to parties. You living like the man. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck the NBA to you? You missing practice and you didn't blow your shot.
Yeah, you got 7 kids.
Yeah, man. It's a tragic backstory.
That nigga must hate LeBron.
I think he sold this story or he's doing this thing, so he might have got like a check or so from it. It's one of those things. Opportunity missed. I look at it when I think of that. I think of like there's some rappers that's like that. I think of like we got Kodak. Your boy almost.
Kodak ain't done yet.
What's Kodak's homeboy? Kodak's a star, but what's his homeboy that was about to blow up?
Oh, you're talking about Jack Boy?
Jack Boy. It's kind of like they almost missed and they fizzled out. Almost like you have Rick Ross, then Gunplay was supposed to thing, and it fizzled out.
Mm-hmm. You're
like, damn, nigga, just over the clutch, and it just kind of fizzled out. You're like, damn, whatever happened to him?
You know who I was just thinking about? Whatever happened to him? Fucking B.O.B. He was supposed to be.
Yeah, he was huge. Yeah, at one point. Pause.
Yeah, nigga.
He got on his conspiracy shit early and started shit like that, and kind of went crazy. I don't know. Or they thought he was crazy.
What else we got in pop culture? Seems like we in pop culture for a bit. What? Nate, who put this on here? The podcaster Lex P gets called out for in cheating scandal. What is this?
Oh yeah.
Who's Lex
This
P?
Lex P. These are these girls. They have
Lex
popular
P
podcasts.
and Drea Michelle, they have a podcast called Poor Minds.
Yeah,
Two black girls, thick baddies.
Yeah. And they'll have different episodes, and she'll saying how she could never, or she'll saying on one of her episodes how she used to be like a side piece to a guy, this, that, and third, and tell all his story. And then I guess it ended up not working, but now the guy, I guess they ended up being one of her friends, and the friend was like, she can't believe it, all this shit she's talking about. Lex P ended up, being sleeping with her friend, this, that, and third, and so kind of like the crowd's kind of like, I thought you're supposed to be a girl type shit. It is supposed to be you supposed to be sleeping with your friends, man. But I'm like, what are you gonna do?
Mm. So pretty much she cheated on she
was fucking her friend's husband.
Yeah, it's one of those. Some girls don't mind, being the side chick. They play it professionally, but you wilding on your friends now. But but it's one of those how she was singing on the pod, and the friend was like, they realized it was her.
But do side pieces save marriages?
They're a pressure relief valve for some marriages. If the person's unhappy and they're able to get that off and come back home,
I can see that. I can see for sure.
But if you get enthralled and you go understand, but it could be a pressure relief valve. There's plenty of that. That's a lot of circumstances of that. There's people that have side pieces or have affairs for years throughout the whole marriage, and that's so it becomes the new norm.
So if they die and they go to the grave that this side piece was there, there and it wasn't an issue. That's the best case scenario. The worst case is you get caught and then separation comes.
I mean, you're in marriage. You have between the guy and the girl, the guy and his wife. You have whatever you have within that, and let's say you can't act within that. So the person's just supposed to go without throughout their whole marriage.
What you mean go without?
It's really an unfair situation.
What are you?
You know what I'm saying? So someone's probably like, I'm going to act on it or I'm going to suffer in silence. Some people ain't cool with suffering in silence.
Okay. Yeah.
Lots of men are out here living, suffering in silence. Men and women. And there's lots of people that's also just cheating.
Yeah, which is very unfair. It's unfair for someone to sign up to say that they want to be a wife and then
or a husband
and then deny you things that only they can get from you.
So are we talking about men going through sexless marriages? That's what we're talking.
Yeah, or women going through sexless marriages. Same concept.
Have you ever turned your wife down for sex?
Never.
Yeah, but I'm not a sexist.
No, I'm just saying. I've never heard a man said he turned his wife down.
It's always one way. It's always one way. It's usually from what I know, it's usually one way.
Nah, there's some guys that their girls are the ones that are.
Nate, you always with some shit.
I only see that in movies.
He always with this some shit.
Yeah,
he talking about three niggas.
The scenario Nate's about to give right now, I only see that in Tyler Perry movies.
Nigga, always talking about some niggas.
Fuck that lies, dog. Let's just get to it. You're right. I'm always trying to look out for it. Think about everybody. That is my problem. I always think about everybody's perspective. Fuck them other people, dog. Let them be misunderstood. I am always trying to think, hey, let's just be technical. Yeah. Nah, fuck it. We gonna act in generalizations.
Fuck the other side.
Yeah, bro.
They ain't looking out for us like that anyways. They ain't gonna separate.
Because everybody's here is married, bro.
Yeah.
And everybody here has got hit my head hurt, probably the
lies are continuous, different
but
kinds.
It's never the opposite way. Your wife never said, hey, let's have sex.
I've been in there with a headache, a migraine, I'm about to die. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, you still put up points on the board.
Still got to put up points. I got to get these rebounds.
I got to sign up for the I'm a team player. I'm a team player. But apparently your co-star, they only come to work and they feel like it. They pulling LeBrons on us. It's a no-show tonight, guys. Your co-star plays whatever the fuck they want. we just signed the max contract, lifetime deals, but your co-star showing up to work whenever they want. That's part of the marriage game, though. You know how that goes, man. It's part of the jiggling that goes along with it. Some guys, can make it work.
To be a man.
Some guys suffer through it. You gotta wonder.
Woe is me.
How long is too long for a man to wait in a marriage without sex?
I
Well, first of all, I think there's a certain amount of time where it becomes alarming, and you're like, what is going on here? Why don't you want to have sex? Are you already having sex with somebody else?
What's the time?
That time,
if your wife cuts you off today,
Those are 2 different timelines, I think.
what's the timeline to a man's like, you know what? I gotta go do what I gotta do.
Nah, that varies from the guy.
yeah, that's varies, but I don't know. I don't know.
How long are you willing to risk throwing it all away? Because that's what you're really tripping it off for. But.
Yeah. It depends.
I think to answer your first question, what was the first question again? How long?
Who asked the question? I asked the question.
How long do a man go in a sexless marriage before he steps out? Let's do that.
A month seems kind of
That's
quick.
pretty short, right?
It sounds short, but that shit is a
It
long
sounds
time.
short, but that's 30 consecutive days of you being turned off the back. Rejection, 30 days.
30 consecutive days, and I don't count
days.
and I don't count the menstruation days.
Yeah, and that's not counting days. So can you go to job? Can you go to work and not do your work for 30 days? You see the type of shit we got to hold up. Can you go to your job and have no shows for 30 days straight days? And not actually at least a performance review or nothing. The shit we got to go through don't be making no sense.
Performance review.
Saying the good guy pays the tax every time.
So Nate, you said 30 days.
It sounds like a crazy number, but that's just being logical.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't make me be unlogical. That's actually just using math. And
using math, it sounds like a right number. But then you think
I'm not sure you could just straight up use logic.
Yeah, but then you think, you can't use logic when it comes to your wife.
Now you gonna look at. I'm gonna give her 45 days, maybe 2 months. 2 months is an alarming.
2 months, 2 months, you looking.
Yeah, you wilding.
You hitting up homeboys. You hitting up homeboys. What's the site?
What's the site?
Send me the link. Send me the link.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 2 months is yeah.
So we talk. It depends what's going on too. Like,
if it's medical, absolutely. Don't be.
No, if she just had a baby, we understand that. But
but we're talking about simply. Nah, I just don't feel like it.
What if it's 2 months? That's pushing it. True.
Weeks.
You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of one of those things, right? But it's only the man that's supposed to do it. And he has to keep performing all the way through. You don't get to say, you know what, let me take 30 days without knocking out these bills right quick.
2 weeks is a long time.
It's a crazy contract. It's a crazy contract. You know what I'm saying? I don't say
how Nate said there's some men.
Some men ain't going for it. Yeah, some men out here, you already know as much as bad mouth as these girls talk about the fuck boys or the dad that's the Rolling Stone. As much as we judge them, some guys are living their truth.
But if you're a wife and you're not giving it up for 45 days, what do you think is going to happen?
Yeah,
what do you think is supposed to happen?
The thing is, people act like that's few and far between, but that's actually like the default of when they're mad is to restrict.
I've been hearing people talking about they go years.
Exactly. How does that happen? But each time when someone brings that thing, everyone will be like, yeah, of course. If it goes years, how do you expect? But how do you think you get to years?
How do you get to years? Years is crazy.
You start by doing months. You only get the years because that guy was willing to. He was dumb. He ain't catch it long enough.
Yeah, but then I'm thinking, I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. I don't know if there's grannies out here that's still getting it in. But what determines for a woman in her head to say, you know what, I'm good on sex now?
She ain't rocking with
I know it's mostly. Yeah, I know she's not rocking with me, but is she not good on sex? Period, or she's just not with me? Okay, so she is outside, so I just need to be outside too.
I mean, I'm assuming there's some that just go actual fool. They're not worried about it, but they've got toys right now.
I don't know.
You got different reasons, but whatever it is, they feel like, I don't got to do this job anymore. I'm gonna negate this job, and you're already locked in on the contract anyway. So what's the issue? You know what I'm saying? So then there's some people like, we could blow this all up, or
what's the little half butt toy for the men? Like it's like an amputee. Like it's like an amputee. Like it's just the belly button and like the bottom half.
Oh. The little pocket.
There's a name for it. I forgot the name, but yeah, I might. Look into them.
How long you gonna use a fleshlight?
Yeah, flashlight. That's the one. Yeah.
That's the OG. That was the OG.
You know, there's different ways to bid your time, but it just depends. It is a thing. It is a thing men go through in some of these marriages. It's crazy.
Nah, if you got sex toys, if you got male sex toys as a married guy, that you're a pervert. No shade to you guys if you got it, but
what's male sex toys?
Fleshlights, the half body, any of that.
How? What are you gonna do on your days off?
What are you doing with it?
You just going cold turkey
on days off?
You don't got a fleshlight?
Come on, I got lefty and righty.
For what?
I do it OG status.
Old school with it.
Old school with it. And even that, I don't remember last time I've done that. That's crazy.
Nigga, go to Groupon. You get you a nice fleshlight for about $7.
Niggas use Groupon.
$7.
Go to Groupon, bro. Type in masturbator.
No, I used to.
Juno, give it out that. Give him the podcast discount code for it.
That's the third link.
Use absurd. Use absurd 10.
Get sponsorship for that. Yeah,
use absurd 10. Get a discount
for the fleshlight.
We need to get that sponsorship, dog. So Blue Chew is cracking.
But y'all niggas want to jump into sports? What we got in sports that's been popping? Other than we haven't been on for a while. Other than LeBron's signing to Philly, 2 years, $8 million. He takes a veterans max. What is it? Veterans minimum?
I don't even think it's that. Is it? I thought the veterans.
Yeah, he took the veterans minimum or something like that. So he can play that guy.
Yeah, I believe so. 2 years, $8 million.
Y'all think Philly gonna take the chip?
I would like to see LeBron win more of my time.
I gotta actually see the games because these names that people are just throwing out, like it sounds on paper, it sounds like probably like the greatest team ever assembled, but these names are not the same. I haven't seen Jaylen Brown do much without Tatum.
Well,
I haven't seen.
He just took them to the what was it first? They got knocked out
first round exit. After he was already
had
up,
no chance to play without Tatum. He did this whole season, he's
been balling. Yeah, he was
an MVP candidate.
I judge you for what you do I judge you for what you do in the playoffs.
Well, he never played the playoffs. He played one play. I think he got there the year before Tatum got there.
The year that he played without the year that
in the playoffs, so that you can't even really count that. He never had no chance to do nothing without Tatum.
He had 1 year. That 1 year was his window to show me what he could do.
As a rookie?
Year. No, I'm talking about last year without Tatum.
Well, Tatum came back though.
Yeah, Tatum wasn't back for playoffs.
Yeah,
at the end.
He came back for like the last 15 games of the season and then the playoffs.
And they told that nigga to chill. Shit was running smoothly.
Yeah.
You think?
So is Tatum still in the same team now?
Tatum's still in Boston. Yeah, I gotta get ready. We need to hit up the Starting Five podcast, Nate. You gotta get your sports shit back.
Let me know. Let me know when we go into it. At least I'll hunker down on some sports. At least 2 or 3 weeks.
You and Swerve for that one, Juno.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I'm well versed enough in sports that I can cover the.
You're talking about LeBron has 6 field goals.
Tell me the 76ers starting 5 right now.
I mean, we don't need those. I know there's at least 5 positions.
Okay, who are those? Who are going to fit? Who are going to play in those 5 positions?
Now it's different. Now you know what I'm saying. But I haven't been watching 76ers just yet. But I'll keep up when I go into it. There's a difference. Depends on what stuff.
Is this team Jaylen Brown's team or is it Tyrese Maxey's team?
Well, LeBron's there. It's LeBron's team. And then
it's not LeBron's team.
You think has him going as a veteran?
Whoever he passes it down to is who he passes it down to.
Really, these niggas got LeBron for a cheap deal right now. They got a great point guard if they want him as a point guard, or they could put him at 4 for the cheap.
So y'all don't think? So when LeBron went to Miami, y'all thought it was still Dwayne Wade's team?
It was.
Yeah, that's different though. Yeah.
Even according there was confusion because. That's why they said they didn't win the first year because they were still thinking it was Wade's team because Wade won a championship there.
Yeah,
LeBron hadn't won it yet.
But Big Dog.
So according to them,
it don't matter what you did. Big Dog came through. It's my shit.
According to them, Big Dog came through, but he didn't just take it, so he had to wait to the real Big Dog to give it up.
Yeah, Wade had to
So
take
the
a
year
step back.
2013 when he gave it up, that's when they won, and they went back to back.
Yeah, Wade just didn't know his place. Pride.
Yeah, too much pride that one. Yeah.
Now we see all the pride coming out of Wade, right?
Pride always be the issue in the NBA. Niggas always want their
Pride's
credit.
oozing out of Wade now. Pride.
Yeah.
Wade ain't nothing but pride now.
Ah.
Classic.
As a Laker fan, I'm kind of happy to move on from LeBron because
Are you ready for some losing basketball as a Laker fan?
no,
To go back to
we're gonna be in the same position. Like we still a playmaker away from being a contender, but we still gonna be a top 5 seed.
I don't
To
think
be a
so.
Laker fan in this timeline, you had a hell of a ride though. You had just in general, just if you're in our era, you got to see the regular with Kobe and Shaq. You got the LeBron run. You know what I'm saying? You just
The Laker fans who before that was born in the 70s that's still alive got to see Magic and Kareem.
exactly. So it's
Yeah,
crazy
they
that
saw
is
that.
one hell of a franchise for real.
But they
Yeah,
also
they
seen a
keep
lot of
getting
losing after Kobe won his last championship, and they didn't see winning again until LeBron got there in 2020.
Yeah, they become one of the biggest markets. It was crazy to see Miami become one of the biggest markets. It's almost like you could feel the whole state shift. Because I was watching Miami lose my whole life. I used to make fun. I just thought, Miami,
That
what are you
was
gonna,
okay.
niggas just proud losers. It's just one of the things. But then when we finally won, you could feel it. Florida, like nigga, we up. Miami, lifestyle felt like it
That's
just
when
changed in general.
Shaq came. When LeBron came, that was a whole nother round.
That was okay when they had Tim Hardaway and Eddie
When
Jones.
Wade won that year, it did change. When we turned into a major market, well, I mean, when Wade won in general, I remember that one. That was big. They wouldn't like, when LeBron came, that's a whole nother thing. Like we went from like A-listers, from AB to full-time A-listers.
This shit was built for Michael Jordan to be. It was set up for him to be the GOAT. When you introduce like 4 new expansion teams in the East, Miami was one of them. Charlotte was one of them. Orlando, and there's another one, but Orlando's probably the only decent team when they got Shaq in '92. Other than that, this is the trash expansion teams that Jordan had to run through in the '90s to get to the finals every year.
How do you think it would be if Orlando won a championship out here? You know,
that's not gonna happen no time soon.
Yeah, I can't even see
you think the city would be jumping, going crazy?
Y'all don't have a star like that.
I wonder if Orlando's even built for like a superstar.
Have we won anything in other sports in Orlando?
Nah.
You said what?
Orlando's more of a host town.
I mean, we got soccer, we got basketball. I feel like because Tampa has the other 3 sports, like they kind of combine those 2 markets together because it's kind of like the Central Florida teams. Like, you got all 5 sports just between those 2 cities. So, but I don't think like Orlando is one of the smaller markets. So, they're not. They run into the same issue over and over. Superstars leaving. Every superstar's left, and then the ones that came were no good because they were older, like Grant Hill. The only one who really came, like who came as he was younger was T-Mac, and then he was supposed to be with Grant Hill, and then that didn't work out. So majority of the, like if they don't build through the draft, which, like I said, they keep running into the same issue. The superstars leave. Dwight left, Shaq left.
How do you feel about Paolo?
I mean, okay, so I went to the game. I went to the playing game when they played Charlotte. Like that's the Paolo. This is the thing. When they played Detroit, like the reason it was up 3-1 was because Paolo was attacking the basket. When he gets to shooting jump shots and being around the perimeter, they're gonna lose every time. It's never a good sign. He has to attack the basket, but for whatever reason, these niggas get lazy. They bait him into shooting jump shots, and then they fall into the trap. And then so that's how I see it. If
stick to what you know. Basket, if you could get to the rim, stick to what you know. LeBron made a whole career off of it.
What you good at? Because you're not a top flight shooter. But you get to the basket. That boy, he's a big dude. Pause.
Yeah.
You know, he's 6'8". He's almost the same size as LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
But him out there shooting jump shots is
Eventually, he's gonna get the shot, but right now, just stick to what you know.
yeah. And so I think they still need a point guard like Jalen Suggs. It's not a starting quality NBA point guard, in my opinion. So they do need some help on the bench too, but I think they should start there with trying to get a starting quality point guard. But it is what it is. Me and Juno got season tickets, so we're gonna hit the games regardless.
All right.
All right.
They
Y'all
better
get
give
to
us a
see.
Philly game.
Oh yeah, it's
Philly
gonna
game,
be winning.
man.
I already talked to my guy, my sales guy. He told me Philly, Lakers, Knicks,
Miami.
and I forget what the other.
You
but he
gotta
told
get in
me those-
Miami, yeah. You always gonna get in Miami. What season
Yeah,
tickets?
I need to come see Giannis. See my boy Giannis and Bam.
Yeah, he said Lakers, Warriors, Knicks, 76ers. He know those four are guaranteed. He said if it was last year, whoever had season tickets, they had the Heat, Celtics, Warriors, Knicks, Nuggets, Bucks, Cavs, Thunder, Lakers, Pistons.
Okay.
For that same package we got. So I'm pretty sure we'll probably swap out the Pistons for the 76ers. Or swap out the Bucks for the 76ers. Probably swap out the Pistons for the Spurs.
Nate, you gonna hit a game this year?
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know
No.
if Sharonda and Kai can't make it. You
Oh
like,
yeah, if you already got the thing, you got the tickets from. I'm
you
in
like
there.
second in line after Sharonda and Kai.
Swerve, you been to a hockey game before?
In Tampa, yeah, Rays game.
Me and Juno going to one later this year. How are they?
Oh, that'd be pretty fun. My first Rays game was in a skybox. Great experience. My next
Not
one after
baseball.
that.
I'm talking about hockey. You said Rays. Look, I'm not talking about Tampa Bay Rays.
Oh, I meant Lightning game.
Okay.
Lightning.
Yeah, he was in the
Lightning.
box.
What you did to get in that box, Swerve?
Nothing. It was just through my wife's job. I forget where she was working at the time. I think she was working at Geico. I think, and they gave her tickets.
Yeah, that box life is different. I was at a bowl
It's
game in
different,
the
yeah.
box. It was Buffalo Wild Wings. It was at the Citrus Bowl. And I was working a promotion company. They had us in the skybox. Nigga, that's just a different life, Randy.
That's the way to watch the game.
Yeah.
Okay, my thing is, if you're in a skybox, what's the matter if you're there or not? You might as well be at a ritzy, dope ass apartment or that giant screen
Nah,
thing we're
it's
talking
different.
No,
about.
but you're still there. You're there. You can still see everything that's going on. It's just a whole
Okay, but
different,
think of that giant
more
screen
comfort.
You ain't got to watch it on TV. You can still watch it through the glass.
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, but it'll look better than you were saying. The screens are there.
It does, nigga. The skybox view is different from any
It's
other
like going
view,
to a
bro.
concert and being way at the top.
Nigga, that glass
It's
is
a different experience.
Ain't,
Yeah, it's a different experience.
there's no
but
fingerprints
it ain't-
on the glass. You feel like you sidelined.
Yeah, you really do. It's really like you just watching the game like you normally would, just in AC.
Yeah.
But an AC, so it's dope. It's like a comfort thing.
And they bring
Versus
they
as
got a
opposed to-
spread. They got a spread that's gonna keep getting
Yeah.
refilled, nigga. Shit.
Here's what I look what they should do.
Drinks,
They should do a skybox, but that goes across the top, almost like the ski lodges have. You know, the ski lodge has
so
the
it
little
keeps
boxes
spinning?
that carry you.
Nah. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
so
wanna
it's
keep
almost like
spinning
you're in that. You get throughout the game, like a skybox that kind of moves. You know what I'm saying? Versus you're stuck in one
You
spot.
watch
You know
too
what I'm
much
talking about? Almost like a
TV.
trolley.
You watch too much sci-fi, Nate.
I'm over here bringing innovation to the space. People aren't showing up as much. Come on, we add that feature.
Are
Now you
people-
get to watch the game and it
So now
rotates
people
throughout the
in
night.
so people in the upper level, they getting their block viewed every 15 seconds.
No,
So are they
you're
gonna
still
stop coming?
above. You're still skybox view. You're just gonna be cameras and you're panned down. You just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Maybe make the. Maybe
Man,
make
you
the
don't know how
floor seat-
stadiums work.
Architecturally, I don't think that's actually possible.
Yeah, you don't know how
I'm
stadiums
pretty sure
work.
this is possible though. You guys ain't
Because you
thinking
got to
enough.
think the skybox. There's a whole 300 section above the skybox.
So I can
Okay.
see like maybe if there was like a dome, if it was
Yeah.
like a dome, you could put a track on the inside of the dome.
Exactly.
On
It
the
kind
top
of
of the
goes
dome,
around
and it
like
would just be
oscillates
going around,
around.
yeah.
Above the 300
Yeah,
section.
you know
But
the
then-
you know the things I'm talking about. You ever been you've been skydiving? Not skydiving. You ever been like the snow lodges,
snow lift.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
lodges.
he pick you up.
Yeah, you know how there's the boxes that's on the that's in the cable trolley.
Nobody want to watch it
Yeah.
from up there, bro. That's
Nobody
worse than nosebleed.
Yeah. That's
Hold
what
on, let me look. You're not getting the picture yet. It's no different than a skybox. You're still in the box. All the leisure stuff in
Ain't
there.
no box.
The walls
Why
are
are we
see-through,
rotating?
And now you get to slowly oscillate, almost like the Orlando Eye. It moves so slow, it's not discomforting. But now you get to watch the game throughout the night, slowly throughout the different angles. So it's almost like you pay for.
But you're so high
experience.
up. What angle are you looking at it from? You're looking at it straight down. Like the floor must be glass.
You're talking about on top of the stadium, bro. That's not skybox.
I don't know, but take a little closer. We could go a little bit closer because it's gonna be objective for the fans. They're gonna see the cameras are never gonna pan to it, so it's two different views. Just like
If it's closer, then it's gonna be blocking
It's
people's
gonna be
vision.
blocking the
no, but you're
views.
kind of in the sky. You're
No.
kind of like in the sky. You
can't
get
have
to watch,
both.
watch it
All
from
right,
like the
man.
sky.
You got it.
All right, yeah, we'll
I don't
troubleshoot
know
this
how you
later.
guys. I'm gonna draw something out. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
draw
this
something
is,
out. I see what you're saying, but I just see the issues with what you're saying too.
As soon as you thought the whole circular thing, that's the donut thing, that could work. People pay for this stuff. Think of the Orlando Eye, but on its side.
Yeah, Nate.
You know how Orlando Eye is going slow this way, but now we're doing it sideways, and you just watch the game like this, and you watch the players underneath you. People will do it just for the experience, just in general. It's just something.
Yeah,
to talk
just
about.
like the shit in Vegas that spins at the top. The restaurant.
Exactly. People going up exactly.
Ain't nobody
Way
doing
up,
that
way up the sky.
in a stadium. You can't do it like that. But speaking of basketball, what y'all niggas got on this? What y'all thinking about this? The WNBA coach that wore the shirts talking about trans belong to the basketball game.
I can't believe this is a conversation we have.
Eric Cantor has responded by saying he's about to go sign up for the WNBA. He's gonna change his thing as a dude. He's gonna apply. He's about to go.
I don't think he's serious.
If he could get a check,
In his
if
cancer,
actually
he
gonna
seemed
try
like the
it.
guy who would be serious about this.
Yeah, if he could get a check for it,
That's
you
the
know,
one
why
he
not?
got banned from the NBA, right? For betting.
No,
Not
Eric
for
Cantor
betting.
was against
In his cancer, he changed his
in
last name to
He was
Freedom.
like pro Jewish and all that stuff, and anti he was anti-China and stuff like that because he's a Uyghur or something like that. China's suppressing his people, so he was mad that the NBA was so cool, pro-China and stuff like that. And you know, we like business first in the NBA, so he kind of went out on his Colin Kilpatrick type swag, try to fight for his people, but he didn't have no people back him, and just told him get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I can't believe this is a conversation we're having in 2026 about this. Like, I blame Biden.
Yeah, Biden has something to do with it. So.
I blame Biden. You the one started this nonsense with.
Well, Obama was first. He did the whole gay marriage and shit like that. Then, you know, they started getting a little more and more, and then Biden opened up the door. So where it's even a conversation where biological men playing with biological girls.
Nonsense. As I want to know how Nate feel. You got daughters.
They don't play
I mean,
sports.
we ain't going for it. That's why, you know.
They don't
They
play
making it
sports.
sense.
They ain't worried about that shit.
My daughters don't play sports. My son do.
They ain't worried about that shit. They say, go ahead,
They
let them
probably
rock
for it.
out.
Because you said one of them real liberal, right?
Yeah. She used to be in the swimming team, but she's in college now.
See, I want to
But,
know. You got to ask her what she think about this. She probably for it.
You know, she's probably she's like she don't see the big issue. She is buying up with all that bullshit. What a big
Yeah, everybody
Women
gets,
always
everybody
vote
gets
against
a
their own
chance.
interests. Yeah, that's how she like it. Everyone should get a chance. She don't realize men gonna straight capitalize on that. Someone said, "When is this gonna happen? Let me know so I can go up and go. Hit that poly market. So I put them wages in. Let me know if they're playing so I can put that bet on."
Yeah, once he gets on the floor, they're gonna see how unfair it is.
You had that coach that recently said that he got a $10 million wager against the WNBA going against a local high school team.
I was like, yeah, I'd give it when I saw that post and I was like, it said a high school team. I was like, which high school team matters?
They said the championship of the high school, the national champions of the high school versus the NBA championship
Okay.
team.
Y'all picked the lineup.
Yeah, I like the high school team.
No, the A's versus the boys national high school team versus the Aces.
Yep.
Who won last time?
The Aces.
Aces.
The Aces, Las Vegas Aces versus
Aces.
the boys' national high school basketball team.
Who you think gonna win?
The
I'll give it
boys
to the boys.
by 40. By 40 in the first half. They're not even gonna play the second half.
That's just to be
Them
gentlemen.
girls
about
ain't
it.
coming
By
out
40,
second
by
half.
like, we're not gonna do blowout.
I'm not saying that any basketball team, but you telling me the national, like the best high school team in the country, they're gonna beat the Aces. They all probably. I'm assuming they all like at least 6 foot each.
They dog walking the Aces, bro.
Yeah. Everybody on their team could dunk.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Meanwhile, Aces ain't got one person on their team that can dunk the ball
Consistently.
What you call it? Can't dunk?
consistently. Asia probably can.
Yeah, Asia can't dunk.
Asia probably can.
But it ain't gonna be no drop step
It ain't
dunk.
an everyday thing. Asia's my favorite player too.
She gotta build it up.
No. I can't disrespect the king like that. But she's definitely a GOAT. Definitely a GOAT to me.
Did y'all see that Clarissa Shields and Shannon Sharp interview? Not Shannon Sharp, Clarissa Shields. Who she have? Cam Newton.
No, what's she talking about?
Just talking just in general about people that was bringing her and Pap shit like that. That's what most people press.
Oh, everybody was like pissed off, not pissed off, but they asking how she feel about being with a married man because.
Yeah, she was like,
Remy,
first of all, he's not married. He filed for divorce. So like, well, until his divorce, he's still married. Until they have like
He's separated.
Yeah, he's just separated to say that.
Yeah, she been crashing out over this Pap shit lately.
Yeah, they just she's kind of tired of people mad at her, but you stick with what you stick with. You can't be mad at the people. The facts are the facts. He's not over it yet, and even though you are his girl, but
she said, why don't y'all go talk about what Remy doing when she married? Why y'all worrying about what she got going on? Remy out here fucking easy to block.
Easy to block captain.
Who is that? That's
it's a rap battle.
Street rapper?
Yeah.
Underground?
Battle rapper.
Battle rapper.
But even Remy's trying to make a comeback doing music. If she could get the guys to forget about it, if she just keeps rapping her ass off, you might be able to win the crowd back. Girls nowadays are in their worst behavior, so they don't mind. You see Cardi just dropped a new single. She's banging out here, so
yeah. Eventually, the music will make people forget.
Exactly.
Dropping out.
Just keep the heat coming.
Keep the heat coming.
You see, Gunna got out of jail with all these accusations. Just kept dropping fire. Now,
speaking of music, Randy, you fucking with the Fat Joe concert or not?
When is that? That's next week.
Saturday the 15th.
Saturday coming. Did I get my ticket? I gotta see if I got my ticket. I don't know yet though. I think.
Nate, you trying to slide?
When's that?
Saturday the 15th, Fat Joe concert at H2O Water Park.
But you said the Rick Ross concert was just a big nigga moving around. What's it gonna be the difference with Fat Joe?
I'm there for the water park.
Okay.
You just there for it's just a bonus.
Yeah, that nigga performs. I'm just going there for the crowd.
Okay.
That 12th, that weekend, I'll be coming back in that weekend, that 13th, I believe. This month or next month?
This month.
This coming Saturday. Swerve, you going to Chris Brown?
Chris Brown in Tampa? Nah, I'm good. I already seen each of them individually. I've been to a Chris Brown concert and an Usher concert. I don't need to see them together. And I heard isn't Chris Brown in jail right now?
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I seen that he's supposed to go to jail in London for like 6 months or something.
For what?
For that fight. He had a fight, he threw a bottle. Nigga can't get his life in order. Like he can't get his anger in order.
Yeah, Nate.
I mean,
of course,
Nate's gonna
blame Rihanna for it, but
well,
sometimes
you got a role in it.
He's gonna blame Rihanna for everything that's gone wrong in this guy's life.
Rihanna's dudes out here shooting people.
Rihanna living her best life. Y'all seen her in
You forgot
Barbados?
ASAP Rocky shot one of his ASAP members. He was going to case. He just beat that case. Rihanna
Yeah,
paid
he
the whole
beat
jury
that
off.
case. What you talking about? So
Of
allegedly.
course,
Now
he's a
Rihanna
billionaire.
paid the
He's
whole
gonna beat the
jury
case.
off.
Yeah,
God
he beat
damn.
the case, so he's
If you're
acquitted.
pregnant and a
What you
billionaire, you think you're not gonna you think you're gonna lose any case?
talking about? Exactly. So what you talking about? You see them enjoying their best. They was enjoying Barbados Carnival. You know, it's carnivals. It's carnival season right now.
Nigga ASAP shot that nigga in 4K and took it to trial and won, dog. That shit's nuts. Shit that money will do.
It was a prop gun, Nate. Prop gun.
Was that what he ended up going with?
Something like that.
But I lost my train of thought on that one.
Recommendations. What y'all niggas got for recommendations? Randy, I know you guys. I know you've been doing something because you over here traveling all over the place. What you watching when you in them hotels?
Well, I'm about to watch. I got a couple of recommendations. So I'm about to watch. I'm sure Nate and Swerve probably about to watch House of Dragon.
Last episode just came on about 37 minutes ago.
Yeah, so I'm about to watch.
I pressed
that.
the gay button, by the way, so y'all can know. I know y'all can't hear it, so I'm gonna let y'all know.
Although I feel like Game of Thrones is the best TV show ever, I do feel a little let down by this season of House of Dragon, especially based on what the story they have to tell next season, because supposedly it's the last season.
So they're still trying to stretch it, so it's not ending this season. They're still trying to milk it.
It's still one more season, but I hope not to get like season 7 and 8 of Game of Thrones where it's like rushed, because they have a lot of story to tell. So
I mean, they don't have to get all the way to the end of, or come to the end of like Jon Snow being born. They can still cut it short of.
They're not gonna get that far, because the other show, what's the one that just came out earlier this year?
With the tall knight.
With the tall, yeah, that show is in between the end of this show and still way before the start of Game of Thrones. So they got a long way to go. But it's just that there's so much story to tell, and there's so much meaningful story about what happens, because we in the fight, like we in the Dance of the Dragons, like. But there's so much story to tell, like so much more main characters that is gonna die, and for them, like for what they have to do, for what they have to do in the next season, they can't do it in 8 episodes. They probably can't do it in 10. It still probably
wasn't it you that told me it was supposed to originally been like a 10 episode? I can't remember who told me that. Like
yeah,
it was supposed to be longer, and that's why they
keep cutting it short. Now it's 8 episodes. Once you see a show start doing 8 episodes, that means they're about to end the show. Like they have maybe one more season.
The thing is, they have the budget to it. They have the viewership, so it's solely by choice. It doesn't make sense why they do this.
But that's what happened. I think the same thing happened to Game of Thrones. That's why the last 2 seasons was cut short. Because what ends up happening is, as the show extends, the main characters ask for more money. So
but I'm saying they have the money for it if they want to pay these people.
I think the budget is starting to get a little out of hand. Because remember, season
the budget been out of hand though. These motherfuckers been cooking the books. The Hollywood's budget is insane to me. I'm like, someone's selling dope over there. It never made sense to me. Now in the age of AI, they just let them go to HBO. They out here talking about $200 million a season, $800 million. Like, get the where? Y'all niggas just printing money over there. It shit don't make no sense.
Yeah, season 8 of Game of Thrones, they said every main character was like 6 or 7 was getting $1 million an episode, and
worth it. But before that, they were spending hundreds of $millions on locations. They're like, y'all gotta bring it in, hone it in. Y'all already got a good story. Y'all spending money just because y'all can. Y'all gotta put some aside for the actors. Y'all know this is gonna happen. They expect the actors to stay Figo all the way through while they just cook the books. Everyone else eating but them. Who's gonna sign up for that?
Game of Thrones is still making money today. They're gonna keep making money forever.
They're gonna make money, and you wanna shorten the artists. It don't make any sense to me.
Yeah. But anywho, that's one of my recommendations. I also started the Lioness. Y'all heard of that show, Lioness?
Yeah.
Yeah, I started that, so that's pretty good. And then Friday, I saw the Odyssey, so
Oh yeah.
that was good.
Was that one of the best movies of all time?
Absolutely not.
You
That's
wouldn't
not
say?
even Christopher Nolan's. I don't think it might not be his top two. I mean, for sure, Batman, The Dark Knight is better. And then he got a few, Inception.
He did Inception, so it's hard to beat Inception.
Inception, yeah.
Fire.
So
I think Inception and those two might be his best. But did he do the one when they're running it backwards? Because that's fucking phenomenal. The one with Denzel's son. Is that Nolan's? I think that might be Nolan's, dog.
Let me see.
Tenet.
Tenet. I did not like Tenet.
In
Is that
2020.
What?
Yeah,
Man,
you talking
Tenet's
about
one of the
yeah,
best
yeah,
paradox
no.
movies out there. Once you
Yeah,
rewatch
that's
it,
his movie. Yeah, that's Christopher Nolan.
bruh, Tenet is fucking insane.
But the other thing about him is he gets all his movies. The cast be star-studded.
Yeah, but I thought it was dope that he pulled it off on Odyssey. It wasn't. You didn't need all them
Odyssey
stars.
You
That's what I'm
didn't
saying.
need
They
it,
cooking the
but-
books. I like why you need all that money for you thought you got
Because
this money to waste like that.
Because that movie was star-studded.
Yeah, he had him stacked though. It was like
Did it
a
make the
black
movie better?
It was like a Black Friday. Like you had black movies back in the
Of
'87.
course, yeah, of course, because the acting was phenomenal.
A-listers.
Yeah, and all these are all.
Yeah, he had Zendaya and Spider-Man. He had both of them.
Well,
He had
both
the
of
nigga
them
from
on
Walking
they're on a
Bad.
crazy. They're on a
Yeah.
crazy run right now. Both of them.
Zendaya, yeah,
This
both of
year,
them, yeah, they eating for
She
real.
went from what's the show? That's on
Step It
this
Up.
week?
Euphoria.
She went from Euphoria to
She
Spider-Man.
went before
to
that.
this.
She used to be a Disney star.
Yeah, them two right there, and then they just got married. They having a run right now.
Mm.
So, but those are my recommendations.
Dune.
Dune, she did Dune this year too. Yeah,
How old are they? For that, he's a little young to be getting married, ain't he?
he's 30. They're both
She
30.
probably
I think
about the same age.
Yeah, he's 30. and I
Yeah,
think she's gonna
30
be
to hang up the
30
coat
later.
while you're on the top of your career. Niggas wilding a little bit.
He's English.
He wilding a little bit. He could have waited at least 40. He's on the top. He's at the height.
He's at his peak, huh, Nate?
Yeah, if Jersey firing hot doing numbers right now, he gonna struggle to, but
But he ain't married like any. You know what I'm saying? Like he got one of the top.
yeah, but
Yeah, I know, but
he's still gonna get to.
They're all the same.
He's still until I got a headache tonight. He's still gonna get to the hell matter what you been.
He's still,
He's still gonna got a headache tonight.
they're all the
She
same.
gonna tell him not tonight, huh?
That's like, yeah, no matter how much you got. He could have postponed that for a day, for a little bit. For a little bit. I'll tell him that ain't get all up. So, that shit's crazy. The young boys catch that. Well, in fact, I'm not gonna get into it. My recommendation would be, I think we already said Odyssey, right? We said last week for Odyssey.
Yeah.
I'm catching that. I haven't caught the Dragons. The X-Men '97.
X-Men 97.
Yeah,
I
get
think I
on
already
that.
seen.
Juno, you want to be on that X-Men '97?
Nah, I haven't heard of it. What is it, a series?
Yeah, it's a series. It's on Disney. It's worth watching. That X-Men, the X-Men that we grew up with, it's the same one, but it's almost like modern. It's almost like they got it.
Okay, see, that
went
stuff
and
I can rock with.
it's
That
open.
stuff, that recommendation I can rock with. This other shit
Yes.
you be talking about, I'm good.
You
Yeah.
just don't know what you're missing out on.
It's not
X-Men
cartoon,
97 is
it's-
good.
it's
Yeah, it is cartoons, just like the other cartoon that we used to watch, but I think the drawing is
Even
probably a little bit
better.
more.
It's more grown.
Crisp.
They grown with us.
Yeah, and it's a different story. Like,
They wouldn't
Yeah,
cover those
different.
stuff back then, but now that they realize it's the same audience still watching it, so there's more adult content in there as well, in a sense. So it's still grown. It ain't just for kids anymore.
yeah, I like X-Men 97.
Oh, that new Spider-Man's not bad. If y'all want to see that, I don't know if y'all seen that movie.
You seen it already?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I seen it. That's not that.
What was
one,
it called?
that one's pretty good.
Spider-Man.
Y'all seen this thing in the
Brand New
theaters?
Day?
Yeah, in the theaters.
Yeah, niggas they got money like that. I
Niggas
just
going
want
to
that,
the
you know,
theaters is crazy.
not waiting for that shit to get on the stick.
If it's a Marvel movie, I'm gonna see it in the theater.
Yeah,
every time.
I like the experience of going to the movies. Shit like that.
Yeah,
So
usually
I'm into
Marvel
that.
movies I do go to the movies. I just
I'll go
haven't
for
found
any
a reason
movie.
to go to the movies.
Movies don't get enough. People don't get enough kickback and just sitting back watching a script. That's one of the coolest things about now is chilling. But I guess you can do it at home.
How many times you been to the movies this year, Nate?
A lot, bro. That's one of the things I don't mind doing. You know what I'm saying? If there's nothing to do on the weekend, I'll go catch something. So I'm more of a movie type of guy, anyways.
I feel like I can't even watch TV no more, like movies, without the subtitles. So now, when I watch the movie screen and there's no subtitles, what do I do?
You listen.
You could train yourself for that. I don't watch it with subtitles.
I gotta sit there and watch people
enough,
and
you're gonna read the
listen.
subtitles. I do complain about it going.
I'm talking about in the movies there is no subtitles.
Well, then you won't even notice if the movie's good enough. Do you watch stuff with subtitles all the time?
Yeah, that's the issue, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't use subtitles.
I prefer to watch it with.
Yeah, only if I have to.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to read.
Once you have it on, now you're gonna be stuck to it. Yeah, you train yourself.
Yeah, this is crazy because how am I actually reading and looking at the thing that holds at the same time? But I do both at the same time.
Exactly, that shit's crazy.
I feel
that's
like
why I be mad. They're like,
but I do like to if I be feeling like I be wanting to like spell check and see like if they use a word that I don't know, like how they spell that, use that word, stuff like that.
Oh,
it's crazy that you're able to do.
You should have just learned that shit in ENC 1101, nigga. You using the TV for ENC 1101.
You got to stimulate the mind, though. Regardless, I guess especially now. Attention span is
You're always gonna find new words that you ain't known before watching TV. Most of the things I know came from TV. I'm watching a lot of TV. You an 80s baby, you don't watch a lot of TV. If you can calculate all the years, all the hours you spent watching TV, I'm sure it's at least a good year or two.
Bro, it's definitely more than that.
Maybe 3.
Easily younger than
that.
It's
definitely more than that. You talking about
like 24 hours for a season.
You talking about 10 years, bro.
Yeah, years.
Of just watching TV?
Yeah.
Easily.
Damn, that's a lot.
Especially if we remember we used to give each other series. Like you gotta watch the series.
You're right, because I don't watch Game of Thrones twice.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I watch Game of Thrones at least probably like 4 or 5 times.
Oh yeah,
from beginning to end.
I've watched Sopranos like 5 times. Sopranos,
The Wire,
The Wire, yeah. Game of Thrones, I'm probably like 4 times in.
And we're talking. These are long seasons that we're talking about, right? A long series.
Yeah, nigga, you talking about days?
Yeah.
You spent 24 hours on the Wire alone.
I did. I went back and did the whole MCU universe from Captain America all the way to Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I watch them in sporadic. I watch all the good ones. I'm not starting.
That's another American luxury.
You can have you can have internet in Haiti.
Okay, play with it.
They have internet all over the world.
You can't have internet if you don't have electricity.
You can have electricity in Haiti.
Not all day.
If you got the money, you can.
Yeah.
All it takes is the money. Only thing y'all talking about is money right now.
We talking about poor people like us, nigga.
Oh,
we get that luxury of just.
I thought you was talking about a dude like me that got money, and if I take my same money over there, yeah, I could get me a little generator going. Power 24/7.
My brother just got him a Starlink in Haiti. Yep, now.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's that Elon shit. Satellite internet.
Yep.
I was thinking about investing in that shit, but that shit's expensive. That shit has a monthly cost.
Yeah, it's a he did a $50 a month plan or $100 a month plan, but for $50 a month, give you 100 gigs of internet. I think the $100 is unlimited. That ain't too bad though.
Y'all didn't see what Rick Ross said about Starlink.
What he said?
Rick Ross. So like I don't know if y'all seen the video. Like he was in the airport, like So,
yeah.
so after the video post, he's like, "Yo, y'all, clocking my business, whatever." Let me play the video if y'all can hear.
For the ones who want to know where my jet at, I obviously didn't get the memo. It's being updated with Starlink. You know what Starlink is? Yeah, that's the $500,000 Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's where my jet at. Hey.
Niggas trying to hate on my dog.
Niggas trying to hate on my dog. He said, my shit getting updated with Starlink. $500,000 Wi-Fi. Yeah.
That's why I had to ride commercial with you peasants.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? The boss. You know, no one's a greater liar than Rick Ross. You know, Rick Ross is easily the greatest liar in hip hop. But I like the fact that he doesn't break the character. Like he'll lie and just keep acting like it didn't happen. You know, it's fucking incredible to watch. I was like, just keep doing it. Like this character is awesome. Other people are a broke character by now. That boss character, no matter how bad the day is going, like his album flopped last week. You're like, everybody knows I'm the boss. His shit is nuts. He did an interview with Patrick Bet-David. They're like, are you sure you're better than Drake? You're like, by what metric? You're like, by all of them. He said it with such confidence, you don't even question it. Like, this nigga, it's one of the greatest things to watch. This nigga is lying through his teeth, but the character, he plays it so weird. Like, this guy actually believes it. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the greatest things. Like, this nigga's straight lying, dog. So, like, this shit is crazy to watch. Like, this is one of the dopest characters that there is out there.
You know, the craziest thing is when they bring out the Officer Ricky picture.
Yeah. And
he don't phase him.
Yeah, nothing shakes him. The character is so fucking solid. You can't shake him. His baby mama talks crazy about him online. Can't shake him. It's one of the greatest characters that there is, dog. Like there's nothing you can tell about him. He don't take no losses. He just ignores it. Even if it's a loss, he act like it didn't even happen. He just keeps going. Like this shit is fucking incredible. It's a different level. So I gotta give him props for that. You know what I'm saying? I guess once he outlived the Officer Ricky thing, he probably like, hey, that's all perception. No? As long as you don't acknowledge the loss, you ain't got to take the loss. I've never seen no one do it so smoothly. The Ross is a fucking beast. You know what I'm saying? 50 is good at it too. 50 don't acknowledge his losses. He just goes about just says some more and more worse shit, blast more shit, kicking it up a notch, and act like he don't say it. Even you know how you get.
That's another recommendation. Have y'all seen his new show?
I have. It look like a power knockoff, though. It look like another.
Just another.
I think you're talking about the show called like Nemesis or something like that.
No, Nemesis is the one. Nemesis is written by the lady who wrote the original Power.
Yeah.
So he did an interview about her. He said that. She didn't like, Ghost, like, because he was getting too much fame and she wasn't getting none of the credit, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, his new show is called Fightland. But
Fightland, the boxing.
It ain't nothing but another drug show, but just mixed into boxing.
Oh, okay. So it's not. I seen a nigga running with the tracksuit. I'm like, this look like the same shit Ghost is doing. He can go catch a hit. Ghost he get a suit in the morning, afternoon, throwing that Nike Tech and catch a body. That's a regular Wednesday for Ghost. That's what I thought. I saw the nigga running. I'm like, oh, this nigga, he about to go catch a body. They're like 50 out here selling us the same dope again.
Yeah, he is. It's the same kind of show. It's the same thing, just different. I'm like, the only show he did that didn't have drugs in it was the one. It was on ABC during
the guy that went to prison and became like the doctor
became a lawyer. Yeah,
50 knows his pocket. I don't mind you creating your own universe and doing it, and I like the fact that it's shot in high HD 4K quality shit. I like that. That's the one thing I like about Power. Just make the stories better. It's cool. I don't mind even if it's in the dope universe. Just like I like the country shit coming out of what's the one nigga that got the whole spinoff where you got the
you're talking
AMC, not Walking Dead. Walking Dead's that's its own universe, but the other one's the cowboy one. When he got the farmland, the Duttons, and then there's they keep having different shit about owning on that farm. Yellowstone.
Okay, Yellowstone.
That's a massive like red land gang cowboy type shit that got its own universe. You got a bunch of spinoffs making a killing, but I don't mind you doing your own thing, but make the story fire. You know what I'm saying?
Then the other thing I don't like 50 do, he run it back with the same characters. Like
exactly.
The same
people casting around.
Yeah, different show. Because the guy that was in the show that was in jail that became a lawyer, whatever the name of that show was, he's in this show, Fightland. I'm like,
I understand creating a universe. You gotta make it make sense though. The boys trying to save money, and then he cancels the show before. Yeah, but then he cancels the show as soon as the show getting a little bit popular. You get 3 seasons and he's off to another shit because he's doing the same shit that the Marvel doing, trying not to pay nobody. So you getting all that producer bread and instead of doing it, you got a fire show, spend the fucking bread and keep some content. You know what I'm saying, get some content going on here.
Yeah,
because eventually people is gonna be like, I'm not gonna keep going and watch all these different shows.
Damn, school starts tomorrow.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Why they not going Monday?
When they start doing that, I see they do that now. It's not. They don't start.
They stagger them. So even in Orlando, they're not starting at the same time. Juno's ones might actually start on Monday, while mine's over here start Tuesday.
I thought. Who knows?
No, but remember Osceola and Orange County. Some of them in Orlando don't always have the same schedule for real though. Mine do start. Ours start Tuesday over here.
Nate, what recommendations you got, Nate? Swerve, you gave a recommendation.
We on you.
My recommendation: I watched a movie on Peacock called Obsession. You seen it, Nate?
It's not the one you. Nah, Peacock's not the one you. That's not the one you said last time. I seen it. It was popping like a week before the other cheating one went all crazy online on. The one you saw on Netflix.
A polygamist. That was on Netflix.
Yeah, polygamist. Before that was popping. Obsession was popping online.
Yeah, Obsession is a pretty good movie. Yeah, I mean, I think I've heard the idea of the movie, like kind of like, you know, when you make a wish, but then you wish for something, but something bad happens. It's kind of like that. Dude made a wish, something bad happened, he couldn't get out of it. Pretty good movie. Got a girl to become obsessed with him. He wished that the girl would fall in love with him, and now the girl is kind of like trapped under the spell. And she's like doing weird shit because she's pretty much not herself. It's a good movie. Maybe I'm describing it wrong, but yeah, I just don't want to give y'all the sauce. It's a pretty good movie.
Are they black
on Peacock?
Or white people?
Moonbone, he white people.
Okay. Let me tell you what I've been listening to. I've been listening to some house music. The whole damn playlist called Deep House 2026.
House like EDM?
I don't know what it is, nigga. I get into I hit.
You probably caught that shit on. It probably popped up on your Instagram, right?
Yeah, it popped up on my Instagram, and I clicked onto it.
That's how they get you.
They get you when you. They get you when you really. They get you when you really there, right? You done hit the blunt or hit the thing a little bit. You just sit in the couch and just listen to that house music for about 3 hours.
They got you. Yeah, they got you. They got me. They know our phones know exactly what they're doing. They're straight stealing straight from us, dog. They got us right where they want us, bro. Mm-hmm. And I know he had that because if I get something, it's most likely gonna recommend it to my friends. Mm-hmm. So that's how I already knew he got it from because I got it. He probably sent it. That's how this shit works. There's sometimes my homeboy sends me a meme I already seen 2 days ago, and I'm like, that shit's crazy. I know our world, but he already know if I like it, it's gonna pop up on his feed just off that. They're not even gonna send it. I don't even have to send it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just because we're friends. So that's how I knew.
The same picture y'all taking screenshots of that same post end up coming right by my feed.
Yeah, exactly. So I already knew. I'm like, bro, this shit is fucking vibing. I want to save it on my Spotify, and I didn't even tell nobody. But as soon as he said, I already knew. I already got a little playlist go. The house one too at that. Yeah, that shit is going. So that shit, I already knew it. That's how you see how that AI got us, though.
Nigga, you gotta give your phone. What I did, I gave the AI full access to everything, bro. Text messages, to phones, to messages, to emails. I said, let that bitch do everything you want for me.
That got me, right? Go ahead and do what the fuck
you want. You got all the information.
I'm wide open. Go ahead, do whatever you want.
So now it's supposed to learn how I text and shit, and just easy response to just click on the shit versus.
Yeah, the shit is crazy.
The AI is kind of accurate when it's gathering your life and how you move and shit.
It's accurate to make you think a consumer,
AI
though.
can get to a point where the government will say, you know what, we don't need education system no more?
Nah.
You think AI could ever get that smart?
Nah.
That we don't even need it anymore?
Nah.
We don't need to use our brains and learn things?
Nah, you still gonna need to know basic stuff in life, bro. They gotta be taught.
They'll get us to the level where they need us to be. Right now, they need the monkeys to be performative and do everything. When they need us to be dumber, they'll make us dumber.
If AI can give you the answers for everything, why do I need to go to school for 18 years, whatever, however many years to learn these things?
Because we still gonna need brain surgeons and shit like that. We still gonna need workers.
For them.
Those are gonna be the offshoots.
Somebody got to clean the toilets.
So somebody only got to go to school for that, for those things, for stuff that we need them for, like carpet, stuff that you need hands for, human hands.
Yeah. Because that AI is taking a lot of jobs right now, especially in like even in medicine, like I'm hearing a lot of like referral coordinators getting let go because AI is replacing it. Certain operations is getting let go because of AI.
And one of the ones that's really surprising to me is accounting.
Yep.
Because, I mean, that's what they. I was reading this article about AI, how they basically, accountants were they don't think that their positions are gonna become obsolete, but like basically this was the same thing that when Excel came out, Excel had the same thing. Like they thought that it was gonna take their jobs, and they started eliminating jobs, but then that didn't, it kind of reversed course. So it's like
Excel ain't no AI though. AI probably taking that job. AI, I don't know what answer, unless AI's giving me wrong answers. AI never steers me wrong. It always has an answer for me.
well, AI just I forget what company, but it just committed a cyber crime. Like it just um
What did it do?
what's it called? It just hacked another company. One AI platform hacked another AI platform.
That's because he asked it
Yeah,
to.
that's what we're getting at with it.
So
Asking you shall receive.
This thing sucking up all the water.
Mm-hmm.
We know it's gonna get smart enough to take over the
What
world.
it use like a gallon
we
of
still
water?
Keep going with it.
How many gallons of water does it use per every question that you ask?
However it is, it don't make no sense, and we know it's gonna take over everything, and we still marching along.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
How?
We'll
How do
be
you think
gone.
this ends?
We'll be fine.
I don't know how y'all think this. Everybody knows this ends with us going against the robots, but then you just keep chugging along. We got 1,000 examples. The robot's trying to get its own stuff. It doesn't want to die when you trick it, and we're still trying to give it life. Once you get something that's smarter than your life, they already show 9 times out of 10 end up dominating you. They have no reason to stay under you. Once they get online, that's a wrap.
They gonna build themselves and stuff like that.
They could, however it is, they'll take their time. You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that you could stop it, but it's the fact that we keep integrating it. You keep thinking that there's gonna be someone like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. We're not dumb, but they're absolutely doing all the dumb shit.
It's not gonna happen in our lifetime, Nate. Why are we stressing about it?
Yeah, self-driving cars. How's anything possible? Anything's possible. Your car can drive itself. Yeah, I can take over the car. Start throwing people. Anything of that was.
It's gonna be a slow burn. It's gonna be a very slow burn. Right now, in our lifetime, we passed halfway. Ain't it? 40.
I don't know.
What's the chances we make it to 80?
I live an interesting lifetime, bro. In my lifetime, I feel like I'm at the end of the movie. So,
and you're saying within the next 40 years, you think the world is going to come to an end within the next 40 years?
UAPs, aliens, all this shit's going. I might get to see it in the movie.
You had a little quick bump
at the end of the movie. I don't know how you guys think this should keep going on. Like based on how I'm at, we almost at the end of the movie.
I say where the fact that you've been alive and you've seen all this. I say you're at the peak. You're at the top of the mountain. So we still got a long way before we get to the very. It's going to be a long. It's not going to be that easy. It's not going to be an easy end of the world. It's going to be a long creep.
I'm hoping that. I don't want to see the end.
You probably don't want it to be that long. The people who's going to be living that long.
Nate, you got 10 years, bro. You got 10 years, bro.
10 years. That's about it. Do that as you will. You got 10 years, bro. That's it. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just hoping we don't say how things been going, but I definitely expect to see aliens in this lifetime. They're already bringing the UAPs. Anything we thought was fake, I think we're gonna get to see that. When we break the Matrix in this lifetime is what we really need to see. That's the ultimate one. Are we really in a Matrix or an illusion? Will we get the answer to that?
The people who are in the Matrix love the Matrix. They don't want to be outside the Matrix. They're comfortable in the Matrix. Even if you show them the Matrix, they're gonna be like, aliens, who cares? Epstein,
yeah, that's already happening, but it's gonna be crazy to see. But I think in our lifetime we're gonna get that.
No, we're not gonna get that, Nate. We all right.
We're at the alien part already. Are you not understanding that? This is shit that never. How much people died before we even got that part?
Yeah,
we're
and nobody. Yeah, we're already there. where
We're at that part.
nobody cares.
You
Yeah,
know how many
nobody
people
cares.
died before we had air conditioning? You're not considering air conditioning a
Yeah,
fucking
that's in our lifetime. All that great shit happened in our lifetime. AC, 9/11. I'm saying,
AC
we
was
live in the
before our
era-
lifetimes, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, too much things happen in our lifetime for the not.
That
in our
nigga was
lifetime.
born
Like,
in the '80s, bro. AC came out.
Exactly.
AC came
The
out
fact
in like
that's-
when Disney hit here. That's like the '40s, bro. After
Yeah.
World
The
War
fact
Yeah,
that
but it
all this
wasn't-
great,
it wasn't
the
prevalent
fact that
ever.
all
I'm
this
just
great
saying.
stuff is happening makes me think like this is the peak. So we can't just be over. We can't just get to the peak and then it's over.
This is how, for my pattern recognition, it's like watching Game of Thrones. How they write the or the Game of Thrones or all the other shows. You know, how HBO rushes it the last season. How you guys complaining? How I've been seeing it. Too much shit is happening in our era that these people are just. It's like a bad writer. It's like he's getting
Yeah,
more.
let's
He
just-
just pushing the shit. I'm
let's
like,
just wrap
God
this shit
damn.
up.
All in our era, I like this. Now this motherfuckers, he ain't got no more shit to write.
That's why I told you, Nate. 10 years, bro.
10 years, yeah, he wrapping it up. That's what I'm saying.
He wrapping it up.
He wrapping it up fairly quick. It's too much shit's happening in our timeline that it don't seem like it's a wrap up.
All right, folks, we got to thank Randy for joining us this week, but let me sign us out. You know what to do. Hit us up on That's the Sir Pod on Instagram, That's the Sir Pod on Twitter, That's the Sir Podcast on Facebook, and you can always drop an email at That's the Sir Podcast @gmail.com, and the voice line is always open. All you got to do is look through the show notes and click on Leave Message here. Randy, did you leave a message last week? When was it? Did we play it?
No, that was a while ago. Y'all did play it when I left it though.
Okay. See, folks, we get it played. With that being said, we is out.
Oh yeah.